Hello, good evening. Dadman Walking 55 here. Way late at night. It's just short of 11 p.m. Almost said a.m. How that would have been. But hey, thanks for y'all being here. Thank you, everybody here. Sorry. I just got some interesting news about something that I was going to use, but now I've got to be careful with. But we'll see what happens going forward. Requires research, that type of stuff. Of course, it's always wonderful when you get news like that before you go live and at 11 o'clock at night. It's so, yeah, yeah. So we'll see what happens. It's just too late at night. It's too late at night to worry about that. So let's have some fun. It's kind of a chill chat format tonight. Basically, we'll just see what happens. If there's some random topics I come up with, we'll see what happens. But I don't know. I kind of out of a flow right now. We'll get warmed up as we go. And see how it goes. I don't know. It's like the less you try to get creative, the better off you are. So anyway, I don't know. It's 11 o'clock. Kind of bummed. But hey, it was a real cool thing. But we'll see what happens. All right. So, folks, hey, we got one on Twitch and one on YouTube. And I think that's me on both of them. But hey, welcome out here. We'll see what happens as we go along. So, hope we have a lot of fun with this tonight. See what's going. Not really feeling the Fortnite thing tonight at this late. Because it's kind of late, It's let me get a nice chill game we have here. Sit back, relax, just play some Ticket to Ride. Ooh, I hope that they. Oh, it looks like different with the form. Well, okay, I gotta pick my cards. Remember, so Duluth to El Paso, Toronto to Miami, or San Francisco to Atlanta. Ooh, that could be an interesting long one. Yeah, let's take San Francisco to Atlanta. Why not? All right. I'll take Toronto to Miami. Hey, there we go. All right, we're going to try that. We're going to take two of the biggest cards. So we're going to go with it. So, oh man, I really muted the music down. Might need a little bit of music. Otherwise, it's going to be, oh, shoot. Damn it. Excuse me. Oh, y'all find me for that? Hello. Oh, my goodness. Hey, oops. Shoot. Oh, crap. Oh, man. No. Crap. I got to stop it now because I did something dumb. We got to start over because I minimized. All right, give me 1 second, folks. I am multitasking, which is always a dangerous thing with this. Let's see. But anyway, I will keep it as kind of a chill chat for a moment, and we will just talk about things and see how y'all are doing tonight. Hopefully, y'all are having a good evening and had a good evening. Good meals, good food, and everything else like this. So, all right. Of course, that's typical that would be in play. So, oh my gosh. Hey, folks. Multitasking dad man is always a dangerous thing. Have not killed the stream yet. So let's see what happens with this. So anyway, we're going to do that. I'm multitasking, which is always a killer of death. The kiss of death around here. All right. So there we go. And we got that for the missus for later. Hey, we got 4 people. Hey, Castle. Yeah, dad manning in motion. Yeah, exactly. Well, I just kind of got thrown out of whack a little bit. Got a little claim on something we played the other day. Not a strike, but a claim. So, all right, man. Good to see. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it as always. Good to see you, Castle. Get you some rest. I know 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock comes early for you, but hey, thanks for coming by. So now that I've got that done, now that I've multitasked and did everything which I normally do, let's get back to the game, folks. Hey, for y'all watching, let's see about doing this thing right now. So, all right, let's start it over and let's do it right. At least with this game, let me bring it up here. At least with this game, you can pick up where I quit. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Sorry, folks. Midnight snack. You get that nice cinnamony like pizza twist from Domino's, and gotta have milk. Gotta have milk. So let me see. Let me see. Let me try a poll. Might as well see how long I am. Let's see. Let's see. We're going to go. What is your favorite beverage? Beverage to have with a donut. Donut. Sweets. All right, donut, sweets, that kind of thing. Let's say coffee, because some people like coffee with anything. Let's go with coffee. Let's go with milk. Yeah. Let's go water. And let's go soda. I know soda sounds weird, but folks, some people will drink. Yeah, some people would drink soft drinks, everything. So let's start that poll. Let's see how many votes we get tonight. We're going to start the poll after Castle has come in and left. So, all right, well, let's go. We got 5 people watching. Wow, gee, hey, thank you for being here. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. If you're on the YouTube side, follow us on Twitch. All right, well, let's go. Okay, let me hide that thing there. So we got it. Okay. So I've got San Fran to Atlanta. I need orange, red, yellow, blue, white. Okay, so I pretty much need everything. And then my other is Toronto to Miami, which most is either blue or purple. So let me get these oranges that are in here. So we'll start here with that. So, if there's any cool news stories that y'all got. Oh, hey, Jess. Good to see you tonight, Jess. Saw your tweet or X about the Culver's dessert. Was that pretty cool? But yeah, it looked good. It really looked good from this angle. So oh man, yeah. So yep. And what flavor was it again? It looked orange, just like a pumpkin thing, but I all I know is it looked pretty cool from what I saw. Let's see. So we got 3. Let's go. Let's grab these wild cards here, folks. Oh, great. Marge Lardass has already started. She's already started her crap. Well, let me go ahead and grab these reds because that's another part in that San Fran line. Let's see if we can start working the San Fran line. No, let me grab another wild card here. All right. Gonna grab another wild card. Remember, as the wild card game is when you see it, can only take 1 wild card. Normally, get to choose 2. If you take the wild card that's visible, you only get 1. Now, if you draw the first card that's hidden and it's a wild card, then you can take your second. And hello, Hakame. Apology. Is it Hakame? Good to see you. Good. Used to play this so much, pretty relaxing, but can be frustrating. Yes, I understand. I actually have played this game quite a bit. I don't remember seeing you here, but hey, welcome here. This is a game I like to play from time to time. And if you've been here before, pardon me for forgetting. I just see so many people nowadays. But I love this game because, like you said, it's very relaxing. I do a lot of Fortnite stream type stuff, but it's just kind of late tonight. I just didn't feel like loud and chaos and crazy. So this is a nice, relaxing game, and I love it for that very reason. But I tell you what, these I moved up from just one computer player to two, and they can be frustrating working together. So I understand that, but good for you. One time, I actually took somebody and playing with a group, and I took that little 2-spot Denver to Santa Fe and ruined somebody's night, their whole match. So hey, yeah, Jess, it's peach fresh frozen custard. So with sweet peaches, dulce de leche sauce, and crunchy granola crumble. Oh, cool. Oh gosh. Oh, it reminds me they have like 90% of the Christmas stuff up, and there were 2 train sets that made me think of you. Oh, thank you, Jess. At least it wasn't food this time. But yeah, the trains, yeah, that's cool. But that much Christmas up already, and it's not even October. Wow, that's just crazy. Oh my goodness, folks. Well, let's take another wild card. I don't know. I depends on the mood. Tonight's a wild card night, I think. So, Hakeem. Hakeem. Okay. Well, thank you, Hakeem. Well, hey, thank you. Thank you for chatting with us. And yeah, if you learned, wonderful. And hey, chat. Would love to input and stuff. I'm just kind of bored tonight. So I figured, you know what, play this game, chill out, relax, and maybe entertain some people and have some fun with it as we're playing this game together or looking at. So, but yeah, everybody, I like it. Oh shoot, I did not do that. Buddy Hepburn, hey, how are you tonight? Missed you on our sports last night, but hey, good to see you. Very busy week of college football, that's for sure. And how about them Gators? I told you all along. I can't believe they won that damn game. But good to see you tonight, buddy. We can talk, and we can talk anything you want that's within reason that doesn't get us kicked off YouTube or Twitch or whatever. No politics, no religion. We can talk football. We can talk baseball. We can talk about desserts, like Jess said. Make sure you vote in the poll. I had a cinnamon like pretzel knot from Domino's a while ago, and I've got my milk here, so I'm washing it down. But if you get a sweet like a donut or a sweet type of pastry, what is your beverage of choice to go with it? And the choices are coffee, milk, water, or even soda, which is something I used to do. Like it, the sugar in the pastry was not enough. Let's wash it down with more sugar. All right, well, I'm going to take this other thing here. All right, so now we're going to, I'm going to start. Let me grab that red one. I'm going to start grabbing. I'm going to start laying track down now. All right, so, all right, let's go here. Let's go Denver to Kansas City. I don't have the LA to Miami this time. I got the San Fran to Atlanta track, though. Oh, crap. I just realized I kind of messed up. I should have done that. I should have done those oranges over on the other one. But you know what I'm going to do here? Actually, I'm going to do there with the white. I'll keep a couple. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. And how about Alabama being out of the top 10 for the first time in, I think, 128 weeks? Reminds me that I've got a trivia question to tell people next time on one of our streams. So, oh man, let me do this. So, yeah, definitely a wild week in college football. But I will say, I was actually surprised that Tennessee fans made a bigger deal of the officiating. I was kind of taken back a little bit by it because I actually thought it was a decently officiated game. But, there was one roughing the passer that I did agree was kind of ticky-tack. But just the rest of it, I thought it was pretty well officiated. But you never know. So that's why they. we go. So Toronto to Miami is also the other one. All right. All right. Come on. So just a little bit more chilled back tonight, guys. So, hey, but we can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. What y'all have for dinner? What kind of food did y'all like? I know Jess had shared with out on Twitter the Culver's. As you saw in the chat, was it the peach frozen custard swirl with sweet peaches, dulce de leche sauce, and crunchy granola crumble. So, all right. Let's see, 25. Okay, so what? Toronto to Atlanta, Toronto to Miami. All right, cool. I'm going to take the wild cards as much as I can. Okay. Uh, okay. Okay. Okay, I want to do here. We're going to keep going. We're going to get this thing. We're going to get this thing. Let's see. We're going to do green there. We're going to do black. Okay, we're going to come on. There you go. Get this puppy's right. All right. So we'll finish this right here. There we go. All right. We got both of ours. Yay. So we got two. I got both cards. So now the question is, do I? Ugh. Oh crap! They got a hell of a long one right there. Oh boy! The question is, do I? Buddy had cheeseburger and some Pringles barbecue chips. Ooh, that sounds fun. I mean, that sounds fun. We had Domino's pizza tonight. Mrs. is not feeling good, so we kind of took it easy on her. Do I take another card? Do I not? Oh boy. Boy, so we're kind of. That's the question, folks. Is what do we do here? What do we do here? Let's see. You know what? Why not? I want to take tickets. I want to go ahead. I want to take a chance. It might Montreal to Atlanta. Ooh, it's going to be interesting. This is going to be the one. Portland to Nashville. Oh, geez. I just need. Oh, crap. I'd have to go all blue. Montreal to New Orleans. Ugh. The question is, can I get 6 blues, though? Well, I'm going to try that. I'm going to try to minimize the damage because remember, if you don't complete the route, it counts against you. So I'm going to see if somehow. Crap. Come on. Okay. Crap. I'm going to get screwed with this, I think. Come on. It's going to be tight. Jeez. Come on. Ugh. The green. Yes, green. Wow. Wow. Sorry for the drama. How about that for drama? Let me put it in the right spot. There we go. Wow. Holy hand grenades, Batman. Wow. Oh my goodness. Wow. That was Wow. So Marge keeps grabbing tickets. Let's see. See how he did. Crap, I really wish. Decisions. Jess said, I tagged you in a tweet, video showing everything out, and a reply with the train sets. Okay. I have to definitely take a look at that later. Let me just take a chance of drawing more cards here. Let's see. Let's go. Where do we put? Yeah, like I said before, this is like here. I'm gonna put them two there. I'm just gonna try to build trains, put trains down as much as I can. Max Redstone, hey, WTF? This is not the death zone on Gallifrey. What is the death zone on Gallifrey? That does not sound good. Hi, my friend. Follow Dad at Twitter. Yes, stream updates at DadmanWalking55 on Twitter. At DadmanWalking55 on Twitter. That's the only one to do. But yeah, what is it supposed to mean? I hope I'm not that boring. it's just kind of a quiet, chill night today. How are you doing, Max? Good to see you in here. Just like I said, just having some fun with this game. One that we like to play when we just want to unwind and chill out a little bit. So let's see. Well, that Marge Largeass keeps having to take tickets, so that's good. So we'll go with that. All right. So now that they're out, it's 2 cards or less. It's the last turn. So all right, there Marge lays down, and then I will lay 2 more. So folks, let's see what happened with this game. I had 4 trains left. All right, let's go. 10. Wow, that was a big one. I barely completed that card. All right. I think green's going. Red has probably the longest route, I believe. So I do not think I won. Oh, red. Ooh, ow. It's going to be whether. Oh, crap. It's going to come down to who had the longest route. Will it be enough? Will it be enough? No, 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 no. I just, oh, it's hilarious. Oh my gosh, just damn. Oh no, Marge Largeass won. Damn. Thought Marge Lobot was going to win with green, but hey, I would go for another rematch. But what would we do? Who knew? Yes, Gallifrey. I know Gallifrey is the planet the Doctor's from. And Buddy says it's home to the Dark Tower and the tomb of Rassilon. Hakeem said, I had a real train set as a kid. I'm itching to buy one, but man, they're expensive. Yes. I tell you what. Oh, yes, exactly. Close when, yeah, those hurt. That is kind of painful. I thought I had it with the longest route too. But, I'm curious. If y'all were with me one overnight with Hungry Boy, we did talk some Doctor Who. I'm interested in learning a little bit more about Doctor Who. I will tell you, I don't mind learning. I think that it's kind of cool, and to see things that I don't know. Oh, what crap, Jess! You ain't kidding. That's crap, Jess. I just was looking at these real quick. I just don't never. I'm just always amazed how much earlier that these Christmas comes out all the time. And hey, stunning chocolate milk, absolutely cannot go wrong with chocolate milk. Good to see you, sir, Dr. Y. but I'm kind of curious to learn more. I told the travel agent I want to play the game of Rassilon. And Max said it's a reference from the Five Doctors 25th anniversary Doctor Who special. Yeah, I I actually kind of like it. I got into when David Tennant was around. Probably the first episode I watched was one of the ones with the Weeping Angels, where they were on you had the paramilitary religious leader guys, the priest. That was freaky ass things. Those stupid Weeping Angels. So that was a good spot to come on to get hooked. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Max, I'd have to rely on you and Hungry Boy, Jess, all you guys that know your Doctor Who to learn much more of anything there. So wonderful, wonderful, stunning. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that it got there. Jess said it's pretty much just the cards and display trees left. Oh, wow, cool. It all happens. Yeah, Hakeem, I had a real train set as a kid back in the 70s. I mean, they had those electric like transformer things. I mean, like literal currents. You could feel the box. You did the little copper wires around the top of them, and then that was your power source to make your train go back, forth, everything else. It was really, really a cool thing to see back then. I wish that we still had that, but I'm sure those things got lost a long time ago. Or my parents, my mom kept my Star Wars stuff, so I can't be upset. So yeah, yeah. I see the one with the priest with the pitched off heads and such. Yeah. uh, all right. Well, and Hakeem, hey, never seen one episode of Doctor Who. I'm more a Bill and Ted guy. I understand you there, but I'm interested in watching it. Yeah, we got quite a few people here that are Doctor Who fans. I'm sure that they can tell you where a good spot to start would be. I'm like I said with David Tennant, I thought he was a really good doctor. I started with him, and I started with him and enjoyed it. But like the Weeping Angels, it had really the plot and the terror that really was a good hook to have to get into. Others may differ. Others may, other people may have different points. And, you got the old Who, the black and white, you got the older doctors, and you got the newer doctors. And it's all over some great channels around on YouTube too, if you want to get into Doctor Who that can help give you guidance. And okay, open it live next week when you come back. Awesome. Hey, you be safe and enjoy that vacation that's stunning. Definitely do that, please. So, hey, folks, let's go for another game. We got 5 of y'all here, so make sure you vote in the poll. Let me see real quick. Let me see how we're doing on the poll. It's actually, wow, 7 votes. Hey, make sure y'all hit that like button too, though, folks. We got 7 votes, so a couple people didn't hit that like button, but coffee is leading. Coffee is leading. So we are going to do this match. Wow, we got an 8th vote in here. Hey, thank you. Wow, coffee's leading. It's so wow. I'm actually really impressed with this one. This is really, really interesting. So all right, so let's see. Okay, I'll try not to pick a fight with some whales and hammerhead sharks. Exactly. Don't pick a fight. So hey, folks. Hey, thank you for coming through. Everybody that's here, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, vote in our poll. We got 8 votes, so let's get those lights up too. But hey, thank you, everybody. We'll go ahead and start another round with. Oh, great, really stinky. Let's see if we can go these two. Might as well. Not much exciting about this route. These routes actually would be pretty very, very. Let's see. Need green, purple, yellow. Green, purple, yellow. Now let's go ahead and just do that. And then when 3 wild cards pop up, the deck gets reshuffled. Ah, crap. Green, purple. Ugh. All righty. All right. Well, let's see. Let's see what we're doing. Dang. Yeah, that was my beeper going off. Yeah. So, let's see. How are we going to do this? Green, purple. I mean, blue could go from Portland to Salt Lake City, but I'd rather not do that. What are we going to do? Now let's take the cards. Well, we got a white. Hey, why not? Well, okay, got another purple. Ah, dang it, he took the green. So, okay, well, I'm going to take one of the wild cards this time. Let's see, hopefully the greens. Nope, he took both greens. Dang it. We'll take another wild card. Yep. I don't like the way this game's already setting up. It looks not to be one that I'm going to do well with again, or right at the very beginning. So, all right, Max. Hey, thank you for stopping by. Errands to run. Yes. All right. Good night, Max. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it, man. We'll have to get together again soon. Enjoyed the last time you were over here. Appreciate you stopping by, folks. The great Max Redstone. Let's see as let's take a yellow, and yeah, we got that. Okay, so all right, so with a 5, so we're going to go ahead and start making these. We got enough yellow wild cards. So we're going to do this thing here. All right, so what do we got here? Ah, crap, it all popped up there. Yeah, we go there. All right. Crappy crap. Hmm. Oh, crappy crap. Ah, there we go, finally. All right, well, let's do this. Let's go ahead and put that card down there, which will take Portland to Phoenix. We got that. All right. Of course, see, I'm probably going to get stuck with a lot of trains, but now I got both cards done. As you remember, if you don't complete the card, you lose the points at the end, but I've got so few points right there. But it doesn't look like it's really critical right now. So at this point, I definitely have got to take new tickets. Duluth to El Paso. Because in this case, I'm trying to be careful because they're kind of up in the middle of the country. I'm trying to make sure I've got. Actually, okay. Chicago to. So we're going to do Calgary to Phoenix, and I'm going to tell you, I want to try to take the not a very difficult way that we got here. So okay, so we're going to do that, and take a green. So we'll see what happens here because I'm going to try to work from Calgary to Vancouver down. So there we go, Calgary to Vancouver. Now, see, if you're playing a real live person here, I would take that spot from Vancouver to Seattle, just guessing to screw somebody up. But that's like Hakeem was saying earlier, is that messing up, you can really mess somebody up. All right, so the 29 train cars, and with them at 29 and 33, I'm going to take another ticket again. Okay, so let's see, Winnipeg to Houston, Boston to Miami, Toronto to Miami. Ooh, that one, crap, that's gonna be a bad one. Winnipeg to Houston. The problem is a lot of them. I think I'm going to press my luck, Boston to Miami, but I tell you, I gotta. This could be hard. I gotta get the routes out of the Northeast really quickly. All right, so let's get red and a yellow. Okay. Well, guess what? We are going to go ahead and take this thing here now. We're going to prioritize getting down that East Coast. Now, they're dropping more longer trains probably when they are dropped, but here, get out of there so that I might be able to get further south. And then I can, yeah, they do have a lot of other maps. I probably should invest some money and time into the new maps because I know that they have more here on Steam, and I need to get them, you know, to liven it up. But it it makes it challenging when you get different maps. I haven't seen a lot of the others. Hey Lisa, good to see you. How are you tonight? Hope it was a bit. I know everything's busy, but hopefully a productive day for you. Thanks for coming by. All right, let's see here. We're going to do this and do this. But yeah, sit back, relax. Make sure you vote in our poll. What do you like with your treats? Donut or pastries type thing. Coffee, milk, water, soda. I was actually surprised soda was not last, in all honesty. So I'm going to take a wild card there. All right, well, we're going to take another wild card. So all I need is one more wild card to get a wild card of purple. So, but I'm going to do. Actually, you know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to hold that for now. I'm going to take that so I can complete that Charleston to Miami route. Oh, cool. Milk. I agree. I still got my milk. Right now, I had a cinnamon thing a little while ago, and I'm like, yeah, need to wash it with milk. So, all righty. We got that. Doo-doo. Ooh, yeah, played a little bit of Fortnite earlier. Did some quests with the missus while she felt up to it, but just late. Didn't feel like playing Fortnite by myself, even streaming. So it's a much nicer, chilled, laid back game to do solos. Hmm. So 17 trains, 2023. Now, crap. You know what? Hell with it. I want to take the chance on it. I want to try to get a fourth card. There you go. Denver to El Paso. There you go. Woo, got lucky with that one, folks. Crap. Definitely got lucky with that one. So, yeah, look at that. Yes, plenty of pastries and stuff there. Good job. Stunning. Game. I played the other ones, but to me, the USA maps are the most fun. Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. So, Lisa, we only played for like a few minutes. Because she's not feeling well tonight either. So it was kind of jump onto a few quests, and she couldn't wear the headsets either, having a headache. So yeah, it was one of those. We're just going to try it to see how it worked, and we didn't even stream it. We just played offline because she's not feeling good. But there will be times there'll be more Fortnite coming up. So on streams, all streams, whenever it is. So all right. Just let us know when you want to, Lisa. I mean, I'm ready anytime. So, oh, and thank you. I'll let her know. So, absolutely. So, she started getting sick last week coming back from down south. All right. So, now at this point, I am not taking other cards. I think I'm going to get my butt kicked because there's just not much here. So, let's go yellow. Now, let's go yellow. So, we're going to try to make a connection here with this thing here. Well, thank you too, Hakeem. Appreciate that. So, we'll take that one. So hopefully we can. Yeah, I don't think we have the longest route yet. No, Marge. Crap. That's the only problem with not having enough cards built up is that here when I need to be placing it to get rid of trains, to see there's the last turn right there. So I've got to dump these two in the only place that I can. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad I completed that Denver to Santa Fe route. Well, let's just go. Yeah, what tartar sauce? Uh, yeah, tartar sauce is right. Let's just get there. It doesn't matter. I don't think I have the longest route. I think the red over in the east. No, no, green. Either green's probably got the longest route. So green will win. Okay, Lisa, please do. Yay! We got 4 cards completed. So, all right. So I got all 4, 5 actually. Dang, I forgot I had a 5th card. That should be counted as a bonus though. But no, Portland and Nashville. Yeah. All right. So I think Green's going to win with this sucker. Way too. Yeah. Okay. Well. So. Oh, red. Oh, red had. Well, let's see. Will red make up enough ground? Nope. Hey, I got second that time. Uh, uh, oh, hey Wade, good to see you tonight. Uh, I'm not sure tonight. I'm kind of chilling out with right now with this. But thanks for asking me. Appreciate it. Good to see you, Wade. Wade. Glad you're still with us after a dramatic day of college football. Like Buddy, you said earlier, Wade. Not only the Tennessee fan, had a lot of drama and was stressed out with that Colorado State game. That was so funny. Oh my gosh, what the heck is that, Stunning? Are you just looking? Yeah, but yeah. Yay. Okay. All right. Hey, 6 of y'all here watching. All right. Thank you, folks. Well, we'll try another game of this. So, let's see. It's all for a good late night, fun. A little bit of streaming here. Maybe one night I was to get back to midnight fortnights. Eh, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Tonight just felt a little bit different with something like there. Got another idea for some late night shows coming up. Uh, with a new theme, not necessarily just a chill chat. So, oh, there you go, study. Hey, I love it. I don't get me wrong. I love seeing all kinds of new emojis. I keep learning some new ones all the time. So, yeah, exactly. So, I don't know. And it was this kind of the night I really wanted to stream because I got so much to say. I can't ever shut up. So, but it was kind of like if I play Fortnite, I play offline, but I wanted to come on and stream. And hey, got 6 of you great people here. Let's look at the poll. Well, with 11 votes, we got to get, hey, wow, we got up to 10 likes. Wow. Thank you, folks. Oh, man. People must be coming through. But hey, with 11 votes, coffee leads with 55%. I am actually I'm not surprised by coffee, but I'm surprised by the margin and that milk is tied with soda. I'm a little. Listen, when I was younger and unbridled and could do whatever the hell I wanted, yeah, give me the sweetest things like those Hostess pastries, the things with like three layers of sugar on it, the fruit pies and stuff, and give me a solid Coca-Cola altogether. Yeah, that was my combination. But as I'm getting older, coffee, I can understand coffee and milk, but wow, soda at 18%. All right, well, let's see how this keeps going. Oh man. So like I said, well, no way exactly. So like I said, just like I said, this is I like streaming this game tonight. If I was more in the mood for loud, I'd probably do Fortnite, but you never know. I could always get corrupted and do something stupid later. You never know what happens. Oh, I see what you did, Lisa. That it doesn't show up on StreamYards correctly, but I see it there. Oh, oh, yeah. So, oh, what do you mean sorry? Sorry, I don't need to be sorry. I think it's no way. I think no way that Soto had that kind of lead. A pig farting. Very good, Stunning. That that yeah. Yeah. All right. So anyway. All right. But like I said, there's no reason to be sorry. There's no reason to be sorry in baseball. Oh, this isn't baseball. This is Ticket to Ride. Okay. Now I know that where I am at, folks. Let's move on to another game. Hey, I asked earlier, what did y'all have for dinner tonight? What kind of cool stuff did you have for dinner? Things like that. I see that stunning. Are you sure that's just a little town, or is that like a megaplex? I mean, that's kind of a big city there. That's got quite a few things in it. It might be a little bit more than just a little city. a little town. Excuse me, town. There is a difference, folks. All right, Vancouver. Let's see, Calgary to Salt Lake. Vancouver. Let's see there. Let's go to Vancouver to Santa Fe. Let's get some points and let's get Boston to Miami. All right, let's go with that, folks. So, Remedy lives in the fourth house. Yes. Well, wait. You be careful. He might destroy that fourth house now, Lisa. So, all right. And if you don't know, our friend Stunning had a hate relationship with an NPC in Fortnite last season. Wow. That is interesting. There's a volcano in there, I think, too, isn't there? Wow. Something like gumdrops. You got a volcano. Yeah, I'm laughing at it too now myself. All right, so Boston, Miami, Vancouver, Santa Fe, blue, red, yellow, blue, red, yellow. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and start getting some wild cards. So, see, there you go. He did it. He did it. He burned the house down. He burned the fourth house. Lisa, you're not supposed to do that. Give away. It's a witness protection program. Oh gosh, that's too funny. I think I picked the wrong damn card. Oh well, I'll take that one. That way we'll get two up there. Okay, I want a wild card. Try to get some wild cards. Get some black over here. Yeah, boy. Okay. Well, we're going to see what happens here. Hopefully, I didn't push my luck too much. Let's see. Okay, I want to get that spot, folks. That little spot can destroy a game. It did. I did that on somebody one night and blew up their whole strategy. So, let's see. Go there. All right, cool. Okay. Well, oh shoot. Come on, let me go. All right, there you go. So now, wow. So what's that? Vancouver to Santa Fe. Okay, so I need purple, blue. Ooh, this is getting tight, folks. This is getting tight. I'm going to take the purple and I'll take another orange just in case. All right, so I'm going to take this spot here. Wow. We're fighting over a lot of this stuff, but hey, guess what? I don't care now. I got that route. Ooh, man, that was big. Wow, we're just doing all kinds of crap now, aren't we? Hey, we're all right. We finished the Vancouver to Santa Fe route, folks. Yay! Let's see. Wait a second. Hold on. See the fire. Lisa points out symmetrical volcano mountain art. Let's see. Okay. See the cute little here on it's so cute heart, the heart on Remedies. Yep. Yep. And then stunning goes firecracker house boom explosion. The H stands for hoe. Wait, man, stunning. Damn. Season's over, way over, and you're still harboring man kind of ill feelings towards Remedy. Man, that's strong, dude. That is strong. Alrighty, so let's go red. And let's go. Okay, all right. So now they took a ticket. They took another ticket. Let's see where we're at. We go purple, yellow. Right. So then again, 3 wild cards face up means the deck gets reshuffled. The face up cards get reshuffled. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get this East Coast route taken before crap breaks loose. So we'll go here. So now, folks, if you're new to the game, the colors have to be where colors go, and you can only go one way on the track. Like between Chicago, you can't go Chicago to Pittsburgh anymore because one side's taken. So here, I do want to get crap. All right. So I'm going to take this wild card. Wish I'd have taken the top deck and taken the wild card later. Well, anyway, we're going to go here because we're going to work on finishing our route. Yeah, here. Miami to Charleston is finished. Let's see. Going to do here Raleigh to, there you go, Raleigh to Charleston, not Raleigh. Take a black card there, and I'm going to take off the top. Okay. All right. So we're going to complete our other route here. So with Marge Large Ass having 16, that's the red, what I call a Marge Low Bot, but the green at 21, I've got 18. So we'll see. I'm probably this time scoring wise, so I'm way behind though. But it might be take another card or not. That's the only problem I've got is that it's really dangerous to take another card right now. Let's see. Come on, don't let her. Okay, cool. Shit, come on. Okay, come on. Let's see if I can do this. Come on. Let's see if I can. You jack wagons, come on. Let's see if I have enough cards. Shit. Sheesh. Come on. Stay with me. Come on. Don't let them finish. Come on. Dang it. I got the cards. Will I have the turns, though? Marge can't. You biatch. Damn piece of crap bastard. Dang it. One turn away, I could have completed all the way from Vancouver to Miami. Damn it. That would have been cool. That would have been cool. But hey, we'll see what happens. Oh, let's see how it goes. Come on. No. I came if you're still here. One of the things I did, I kept beating Green Marge way too often, so I decided to ram up the difficulty by adding a second NPC. So that's why I'm losing more than I usually have before. So, but hey, all right, just okay. All right, hold on. Give me 1 second. Dad Man is going to multitask for a second, folks. So please just bear with me a second. It's always good when I multitask. I have to learn how to multitask. I gotta figure out some copyright claims too that came up. So we'll see what happens with that. But may have a change in plans of something I was going to do going forward on some show interests, I think. But we'll have to see what happens. All right, so. Yes, all right. So I sent that. Okay. There you go. Okay, cool free 800. I think it meant toll free, didn't you? Cool free. Here we go. Yes, exactly. The beautiful thing of Dad Man multitasking. It's a good thing. I'm learning how to do it better. You got to admit, I'm getting better with it. The hardest thing is trying to talk and type out, Fortnite live. So, let's see. Let's see. You're not laughing at me, are you? Free boobies. I like that one. We like free boobies. All right. So, my goodness. Let's see. All right. Well, we're taking Portland and Nashville because we need a big route. And no, we're gonna take Helena to Los Angeles. Is it Helena or Helena? I'm curious to see how y'all would think it. Maybe a little. Yeah. All right. Cool. Just checking. That's awesome. I'm gonna see if I can. There you go. Put that little thing in there. All right. And I got a surprise in just a moment. So, yay. Yeah. So, let us go. Let's go. Okay, we'll do this. Yes. Oh, shoot. Hit the wrong button. Hey, at least I'm not on. Hakeem says, if I'm playing with people, I usually like to do one on one because some people take forever. Yeah, I know. I understand that. I'm not a good person to play against in some games or chess and things like that because I will take forever. Axis and Allies is a game that we've done before online. I played with somebody and we actually move it along pretty quickly, but when I play Axis and Allies in real life, it takes forever. Damn, I was still mad. I would have had a true cross country route had I been had one more dang turn. So anyway, Helena to Los Angeles, or is it Helena to Los Angeles? It's Helena to Los Angeles, as far as I'm concerned. Portland to Nashville, blues, black, red. Okay, blue, black, red. Okay. Well, I want to start. Where's my mouse? Biggest top. There we go. Take a wild card. Up yours with a telescope piece of crap, Marge little butthead. The witch just took my little friggin' Oh no, sorry. Sorry, never mind. I'd like take the why did the idiot take that little spot from Nashville to Atlanta? But you know what? I've got to be careful because if I'm not careful, I'm going to lose the St. Louis route. So which that means I better get something good. I better get something and take that route out of Nashville. All right, jeez. I thought they messed me up right there. Yeah, exactly. Whatever emotes those are. I don't know. We still got 5 of y'all here. Hey, let me check on the poll real quick. We're up to 12 votes. Cool. That's awesome. Thank you, everybody. Good to see you tonight. Let's see. Well, I got that one spot, so I'm happy. So let me load up on these wild cards as much as I can. Well, I say that, but now I want these blues. I'm going to need the blues. Well, yeah. Okay. What's why they call it? Oh, good. Well, shouldn't do copyright crap anyway. This whole existence is silly. All right, let's see. Okay, yeah, I just realized Helena to Los Angeles. It's like both of these bastards have like plotted against me tonight. Okay, we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna go ahead and take that right there. All right, folks. And his stunning is building his towns and goats and carnival rides. And I'm going to say goodnight, everybody. Hi. No, just kidding. Anyway, folks, you made Disneyland. Yes. Well, guess what? I just made an even bigger mess. My buddy, the guy that, if he says, let's stream at 3 o'clock in the morning, I say, hell yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Let's kick this pig and blow up some shit in reality. Well, not in reality, in just farcical YouTube land. That's the great, the only, my bison buddy in arms, the great hungry boy. You there?
Hello. Oh, hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you very well tonight. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm just happy that StreamYards didn't mess with me, just like apparently work very near my house with people trimming trees, cutting a power line didn't do me, you know?
Oh my God.
Oh, that
If
happens
you,
here. That happens
oh
here.
wow. Hello, hello, hello. And there's like
Hello, and
no echo. There is absolutely no echo tonight.
well, that's because for you, right? For you, I
Yeah.
and streaming, I actually bought some new mid-range, meaning over $150 earphones. And so they seem to be canceling out the echo when StreamYards allows them to work. That's always a big if, but yeah, I mean, you sound great. These earphones are better for entertainment than my previous ones, which are better for voiceover, but I couldn't get the ones I wanted. You know how
Well,
that
hey,
goes. I'm
yep, absolutely. But I tell you what, these work fine. These things are awesome. Good to
good.
see. Very, very, very nice. So Hakeem said also about playing with slower people. He sees some trying to let the timer go out when they are losing. Yeah, run out the
So
clock.
tell me about
Yeah.
this game. This screen looks fascinating.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, I'm not sure. Obviously, you're not familiar with it, but it's called Ticket to Ride. And actually, they have maps about all around the world.
Hmm.
Um, the one I'm playing with now is available on Steam, but it's available electronically. There's also board games of this in the stores. So
Ah,
it's a real board game, and you can do it online. The point of it is you start, and I can show you when I start another match in a little bit.
hmm.
But basically, I've got two cards in the bottom left hand. You start with taking two tickets. Okay, you're supposed to complete the tickets to be able to get points. If you don't complete the ticket, then the points count at you at the end. You start with 45 or something train cars. The little symbol there are the train cars, and
Uh-huh.
you're trying to fill all them out and get rid of as many of them as possible while you're filling your tickets. Now, where there's gray spaces, that means you can have whatever color. Now, where there's colors, you have to have that many of that colors or a combination of wild and color to fill a
Ooh.
route. So, and we'll show you. You'll be able to see it as we go along. And your fan club's here already. Lisa's yelling for you, Hungry,
Hello,
and
lovely madam
Stunning.
of the bumblebees.
And
Hello.
Stunning is yelling at you too,
Hello,
Hungry.
stunning. Wonderful to see you. Always.
And he made you dinner. So
Mm. Thank you, dude, because I am in no mood to cook today.
there you
That is
go.
good.
Well, we weren't
I
either.
love this.
The
I love
missus
the.
wasn't feeling well, so we got
Oh,
pizza delivered tonight. So
oh, good. Oh,
yeah.
good. I'm glad. I hate hearing when friends are sick, but having the missus be sick, that's like hearing Tinkerbell from Peter Pan. I mean the good one, the real one, got
No, yeah.
sick.
Oh, I
We
know.
won't
It's
talk about that other one.
oh no, no.
The thing is that the missus is like Tinkerbell mixed with the good Black Widow from the early the mid 2000s at Marvel. She's super capable but adorable at the same time.
Oh no, I tell you, it's like, oh my God. I mean, she can't be sick. She's not allowed to. So,
She sounded like the keystone in your castle. There's
oh
that old
yeah.
folk.
Well, there was a time a couple of years ago that we all got really, really sick, and
Uh,
she got it particularly rough. And it was like, I actually had my family deliver meals to us and stuff. It was like, man,
oh, I'm
it was
sorry.
like we fell apart. It's like, no, everybody else can get sick, but not her. So, how it
Oh yeah.
goes.
So that
So,
that implies also that the missus is a good cook in her own right.
absolutely, absolutely, definitely. So,
Oh boy, as they said in the Indiana Jones film, you chose wisely.
yes, exactly. Yeah, ours you better than poorly. But hey, by the way, uh, Hungry, I almost called you Stunning, not just Clobby. I almost called you Stunning.
This is
But
going to be a late night TV show tradition, isn't
I love it. Wait till we roll out our new late night theme title. The missus is going to start working on a thumbnail for me with that. But hey,
Oh, that's good.
thanks for setting me up because a week from this Wednesday, I have Ang on at 8 o'clock. But
Oh,
the next Wednesday, Daisy Blossom is back and we're going to talk about Last Crusade.
oh, really? I had no idea.
Yes,
Oh,
exactly.
oh.
Daisy does a once a month movie review with me, and we last week, we chosen the Indiana Jones movies. So it's
Mm.
like, hey, so
Oh, I love that. And that film is very dear to my heart. And I think with the way that Hollywood has been, I'm not getting political or trying to repeat what other people have said. The way that Hollywood has been kicking, dad to son relationships in the nuts for the past 3 years. It's a
mhm.
very good film to review right now, and it makes it more dear to many of our hearts. And I am a Sean Connery whore. I have been in love with that man's
I
act.
didn't
I
expect
am.
you. I didn't expect you to say that word, but
You're allowed to
uh,
because see, it's not naughty because women they created the term shoe whore in the
okay.
80s jokingly between themselves, and they would say, "Oh, honey, I'm such a shoe whore," and but yeah, for Sean
Uh,
Connery's acting, oh my God, it's an artist to a
yeah.
artist thing where you start analyzing every little bit of their performance, etc. And I was lucky enough where I I was introduced to Sean Connery, James Bond at a
Mm,
very young age, and I was amazed at this guy. But also, I have to admit, it took me up until 3 years ago to realize he reminds me of my grandfather, who was a bit of a war hero too.
hmm I
And we
remember you talked about him.
yeah,
Yeah.
so they have a lot of similarities. And frankly, if my grandfather had been born in a different time in a different city, I think Hollywood would have tapped him on, or at least Australian
hmm
movies would have tapped him on the shoulder.
Yep.
Um, Except he had to
Absolutely.
see the problem was you'll love it. You'll love this. My granddad had this. He had this fixation of doing everything the right and ethical way,
hmm
and it would occasionally get him in trouble. There are some people who don't like to do things the ethical way,
Yeah.
and you know that you've heard the stories about people in the army
Hmm.
commanding a group of men, and some of them don't like the fact that their commander is a goody two shoes, shall we
Right.
say?
Right.
And
Yeah.
they try to take matters into their own hands. You know what I mean? Well, my granddad luckily survived that.
Oh wow. Oh. Whew. Well, let me say hello to Jeremy. Hey,
Hello,
Jeremy. Good to
Jeremy.
see you tonight. Hey, everybody saying hi, Jeremy. And
Hmm.
yeah, I got a different theme working. So, but yeah, Hungry and I have been kicking around some ideas. I appreciate you always talking with me and kind of helping me with your expertise and thoughts, buddy.
Oh, hey man, I just appreciate you being very lenient and understanding of, number one, the fact I live in the boonies and my power can go out at any time, and also
Mm,
the fact that I'm an insomniac. So, I sometimes just drop off in the middle of things. I have to be careful not being in the kitchen when I'm too tired.
right, I got you. No, I understand. I'm glad to have somebody hang out with me. So hey, I'm that's awesome. We'll just stay up. Hey, we'll go late night if we can. Although I will, I've learned lately I do need sleep at times, especially for
Yes,
work in the next few
yes.
weeks. But hey, it's all working good. So hey, let's go. We'll keep talking a little bit about things as we go. So let's go ahead and keep moving on this game a little bit. So what
Well,
I'm trying
that
to
leads
do.
to oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, so what I'm going to do real quick is see. I'm working on two cards here: Portland and
Mm,
Nashville. See, Portland's here,
okay,
Nashville's down here, and
okay.
Helena to Los Angeles down here. So see, the red train has already taken part of my route. So I came off down this direction. So I've got to kind of work around, and they're forcing me to work around it a little bit.
Oh, yes.
So it's a little bit like chess, or like Hakeem has said in here. It can be very frustrating. People block you and things like that.
Yes.
So
It's
um,
also it's also like certain puzzle riddles, conceptual riddles that were in IQ tests back in the 1980s. So this is very interesting. This is an excellent brain tickler, and this could really help intellectual development. This would be a great thing to hook teenagers on. Oh,
See, and that's kind of why, like tonight, I thought about Fortnite. The missus and I just jumped on Fortnite a little bit. She's not feeling good. We kind of just did a bare
mm,
minimum of it, but
mm,
it was just like I'm not in the mood to be doing playing Fortnite by myself.
mm.
And it was kind of one of those nights that I didn't want to play. I didn't really feel like streaming it with the loud and stuff like that. I just
Yeah,
kind of wanted
yeah,
some chill, and this is a
yes.
perfect chill game with that, and I can talk, engage, and do things like that. Um, so I'm just retweeting it. That we're live now.
And those graphics on the
Mhm.
right are lovely. Oh,
Oh
I
yeah,
love this.
exactly. It's got nice detail with it.
And
So anyway,
I mean, the color balance is, I'm loving aesthetically, I'm loving
hmm
everything about this. Also, if you're partial to train travel, if you
hmm
love train travel, I've not been able to be on a train in 7 years, but
mm,
oh man, I will take a train over a plane any day,
yeah.
any day.
Ah, well, let me do this real quick. Let me. How are we going? How are we going to do this? Portland and Nashville again.
Mm.
All right. Mm, okay. Well, you know what? I need this route here anyway.
Oh, you can pull
So,
up the, oh, I love that. You can pull up the cards and place them at the stations. That is great.
exactly. Exactly. So see, like this is my next turn. I got to go to Portland to Nashville here. I got to fill these in. I got to fill this in. Okay, since they blocked me there, so I need three orange or two blank spaces. So uh, now I'm just gonna go blue.
Oh,
Grab
you can
that
pull the,
orange.
oh, I love
So
this.
so yeah, it's really cool. I mean, so like in this case, so now it's my turn. So now I'm trying to get this down here. I can place all six up. Oh wow, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I want to get this route because it's 15 because more cars, more point values. Um,
Yeah.
and see, these are the number of train cars you've got. You've got to try to get rid of those as you're doing it too. So now,
Oh, so there's an aspect of disposing cards while you play the game.
No, no, the train cars, the train cars. You're
Oh,
trying
the
to get rid
car.
of them.
Sorry.
You're trying to play them on the map. So, and see,
Oh, I
like what
see.
happens here is like, see between Salt Lake and Denver, I have that yellow there. Nobody, even though those yellows are showing, nobody can
Mm.
else can play it. You can only go one way on the tracks.
Oh, okay.
So, like where it basically I blocked Salt Lake to Denver
Mm.
with what I have there. So I'm gonna try. I need to try to finish this route down to I need to get
Oh.
grab this orange quickly before I lose it. So I gotta I see what I do a drive now. See, the thing is you can either take two cards face up, you can take one face up, one off the stack, or you can take both that are covered. Now the thing is the wild cards, the Joker cards, if they're face up, if you take one, you only get one card. You don't get a two draw. Now, if
Oh.
the Joker is a face down and you draw it, you do get to take your second draw. So it's kind of like
Okay.
if you by blind luck get the Joker, then you get the the second draw. But if you know it's there, then no, you don't. So
Mm.
all right. So oh, shoot, that was the second card. Okay, crap. Well, let's see. I need to get that Kansas City going. Ah, crap. I really need some orange.
Oh, wow.
And they took orange, so then they go. All right, so I need to get those oranges there before they take that route. So now I do have a second. So orange and black. Let's go here. Oh, got a wild card there.
Mm.
Yeah.
And
All
Hakimi
right.
makes a very interesting point and says there's something about train travels that is so unique, like time stops for a bit while you are taking in the scenery. I completely agree. I could
Mm-hmm.
not agree in stronger terms.
We
Um,
we actually have
yeah.
taken a train over here in the country when we've gone out of town a few times.
Oh, good.
We've done
Oh,
that. It's nice to see.
and also it's very romantic.
Mm-hmm.
It's, I mean, you know,
Well, if you get a sleeper car, but you're just in with other people,
Oh,
it's
I
a little
meant
different.
the G-rated version of romantic, like
Uh,
Herbie the Love Bug romantic.
okay. Oh well, hello. Let me say hello to the Padawannabe. Hey,
Oh, hello,
Padawannabe.
dude. Great to
Needed a
see you.
break? Reading a book for a stream on Thursday. Eyes burning. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. Can you say what the book title is? Oh my goodness. But hey, welcome. Yeah, sit back, relax. Uh, vote in our poll. By the way, well, let me see where a poll. 14 votes. Damn. We got 11 likes. I'm still, hey, make sure y'all hit the like button because I forget half the time myself. When I threw this poll out, I wasn't sure. I thought maybe I get 4 or 5 people, but 14
Hmm.
votes, 11 likes. You guys, thank y'all for coming in and coming through. Make sure you're still subscribed in case Tweety not Tweety. Tweety and YouTube all run together too these days. Yeah,
I know.
I got to deal with a copyright claim on something. My
Oh
new
no.
I think my new intro got something in it, even though it's supposed to be copyright free music.
Mm.
So I got to either figure it out, cut it out, or just I don't know.
The music seems to be the worst one. I mean, it. I was told by somebody. I think it may have been on
Yeah.
your stream. In fact, that
Mm-hmm.
the thing with the music is that the algorithm can uh, be aware of a tune or a tiny bit of a melody easier than it can
Yeah.
be with certain images.
Well, my thing is that you got stuff that's published as copyright free music, and then it's not
Hmm.
apparently. So, or somebody's, it's not a strike. The strike is the one that's bad, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Oh, it's a
basically
claim.
it's a claim. So I don't. I'm not monetized. It really doesn't do anything, but I may have to just not do it going forward.
Yeah,
Just to not deal with the hassle of it.
I
It was
hear
a
you.
nice gesture by my friend, and it was really cool though.
Hmm.
I'll play it for you offline later.
Oh, I would
Yeah.
like that. I would like that.
Yes,
Thank you.
exactly. So, and anyway, hey, Buddy likes what you said. Herbie is awesome.
Oh, they're great
So,
movies, and they're still if you can find them. And sometimes you have to go online
Lindsay
and find
Lohan
them in the
version.
archive. No, oh, dude, you're just messing with me now. You're just messing with me now. I mean, I wish that poor gal the best, but dude, I mean, I'm glad she's hitting her 40s because she was so out of control. She was so out of
Oh, good.
control.
I know.
I
I
mean,
know. I couldn't help it. I just had to. Sorry.
but I mean, I will give her this. Unlike certain other people we won't mention, All right. She is self aware. She has actually made fun of herself on the show Anger Management with Charlie Sheen.
Really.
So,
Well,
yeah,
he
she,
makes fun of himself at times too, I think too.
oh, absolutely. The Comedy Central comedians roast of Charlie Sheen is one of the funniest things ever committed to television.
Ah,
Ever.
yes. Padawan, basically it's anything sweet. It could be a donut, or it could be like a one of those really sugary ass pie filling things that you get in a gas station. That's got your sugar will be like 600 after you eat it. It's like
Well,
hardened sugar, those type of
yeah.
things. That's what that type of thing. So, but yeah, it's anything that's really sweet. The whole point was, would you prefer coffee, milk?
Mm,
Uh, I just threw water and soda in there because, see, I would used to eat that sweet stuff and drink regular Coke. Uh,
yeah.
so it is possible for people, but look, right now with 14 votes, coffee leads with 57% of the vote, milk at 21%, water at 7, and soda at 14. Wow.
I used to be a coffee before my blood pressure thing happened.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be a coffee and donuts guy.
Mm-hmm.
And it would only be coffee and donuts, nothing else. I mean, if they said, "Oh, I'm sorry, coffee machine's broken. All we got is water or milk," I'd be like, "All right, I'll come back later." But
Mm-hmm.
as I got older, it became very light milk, very
Right.
low fat content milk.
Yeah.
I still don't think I could handle water with a donut, and
No.
we don't even have good donuts here in Australia. There are
No.
many things we do well and better than
Oh
the
my.
United States.
Oh
Donuts
my.
and pizza ain't one of them
Oh
or
my
two of them.
friend, you've got to come back to the States and visit sometime. I'd love to take you all around. And hail to you, Pop Culture Republic. Yes. Oh man, there you go. Padawan, old school host of chocolate pudding pies and coffee, though. Special place in the tummy.
Oh,
That's
they were
awesome.
delicious. I'm gonna have to remember to bring that up to Clobby. That was a flavor we always forgot. There was,
Mm-hmm.
and Clobby, I
Oh,
think he
hello,
liked
Snail
the
Messiah, too.
oh snail, hello snail,
Hey,
the
he's
mighty
been lurking.
mollusk.
He's been lurking playing Starfield. I have to say hi to Hungry, my boy, to man. Of course, Dad Man Walking. Thank you, sir. Good to see you.
Oh, magnificent! See,
I
this
love.
is a
Hey,
sign from above that
we
we're doing
well,
the right thing. If
well
snail
we
comes in.
we love lurkers too, but it's like
Mm,
I always like when lurkers at least say hi, because I like to say hi to
mm.
everybody, but I understand the concept of lurking. Thank you for being there. That way, I one day I'll learn not to look at the number up top all the time, because it like sits there, and then all of a sudden people come out of nowhere. And great, thank you for lurking, sir. Glad to have you here. And great, Padawanabe's here. Pop Culture's coming.
Mm.
Republic. There's so many pop cultures. I guess I got to call all three names to make sure. But good to see you, Pop Culture Republic.
The three
Padawanabe's.
pops, the three
Three
pops
pops.
instead of the three tops.
There you go. Oh my goodness!
Oh,
Hey,
Princess
Ped-
Bride, yes.
yeah, Prince Bride reading As You Wish by Carrie Elwes about experience filming the movie and interactions with the cast and crew 25 years later.
Wow.
Yeah, I finally saw that a few months ago, and it was nice. It was good. It was okay. I mean, it was, you know how like I am with Star Wars, there's certain movies that hit me.
Yeah.
It was a nice movie. It was cute and like, I mean, for me, is it something that like a lot of people fawn over it and love it?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
I'm one of those people.
It's like, okay, like Mark, our friend, damn it, Mark loses the crap on the movie, and I'm like, it's all good. I got to give him a hard time,
I
But
am
he's like,
totally with Mark on
yeah,
that one. I lost my crap over that film. I get it, but I also get being a casual enjoyer
yeah,
of the film as you're talking about, because I'm that way
yeah.
with a lot of movies that other people go ape shit over,
Oh, I know.
I mean, like the
Absolutely.
Toxic
Yeah.
Tuesdays movies with 32 flavors of
Nick
Nick
Weiser.
Weiser.
Yeah.
And I mean, there are some of those films they talk about which I do rave about, and then there are
Mhm.
other ones where I just walked out of the theater going, "Well, that was money well spent," you know.
Yes. Exactly. Oh my gosh. We got all these people here now. Thank you, folks, for being here. Smash that like button. Make sure you're still subscribed, because I do think YouTube plays weird games. So, well, with that, let's keep moving on this route here before I
Mm.
forget what I'm doing completely. So let's see. Let's go ahead. We're going to fill this route here. because this is a longer route. Let's see. I used 2 orange and 2 wild cards
Yeah.
to
Okay.
fill those oranges. So now with this, I got Kansas City, St. Louis, 2 purples. I'm going to take that and complete my train, my ticket.
Yes.
So let's see. There you go. You get 17 points. There you go. So now they do, and you're right. Pop Culture Republic. It is one of the most quotable movies ever. Inconceivable.
Well, and also Andre the Giant with funny
Yeah.
lines like "The Dread Pilot Roberts accepts no survivals." You know, because grammatically, if you think about that sentence, it means okay, you almost die. But that's
Oh,
not what he's
geez.
trying to say in the movie.
Oh my gosh. That's horrible. Oh,
And I love Andre the Giant. He was fab.
yeah.
He was absolutely fab. And oh man. The other funny thing about the donuts thing, when we're talking about Milk and Donuts, there was this hilarious comedy horror film,
Yeah.
very indie that people forgot, called Blood and Donuts.
Oh
And
man.
so there's a
Yeah.
film called Blood and Donuts, and it is a very charming little film.
Mm,
A couple of gory moments. So, if people don't like seeing bloodshed, I mean, hey, it's a
yeah.
vampire film. If you don't like bloodshed, don't watch it. But
Yeah.
if you can accept a little bit of the red stuff and some very, very sweet comedic notes with some romance in it,
Yeah.
uh, good suggestion. But Herbie
Well,
is better.
well, Snell. Well, but I mean, like, Buddy, are you talking about the Lindsay Lohan or the '70s ones? Because I mean, there's the '70s ones were Don Knotts and that
Oh, it
other guy
started
that was
actually
yeah,
68. The first Herbie
68.
movie was in
Ah,
68.
mm,
So I like the very first one, and I like the first
yeah.
three. It's like Star Wars. I like the first
Mm.
three. You know.
You see what Snell Masala said? Puts a shark fin on my Snelly home. Done lurking. I guess you brought him out of lurking mode. So hey,
No, that's
oh
funny
gosh,
because now it's like the mega mollusk,
yes,
the
Mega
meg
Moss. There you
mollusk.
go. I'm Meg Moss. So many hundred stories came out, and pop culture used to play this game
Mm,
all the time years ago with friends. And see, I can play this with other people here online. I've never done that. The Miss and I've connected a couple
mm,
times, but it's really a little bit of a different way. I've got to get used to that. But hey, it's definitely a fun game. So this is kind of my go-to solitude game
mm.
when I want to just come live and just need something as a filler or something to do.
Well, as our parents in the 70s used to say, uh, this game is very zen. From the
Mm-hmm.
gameplay that you're showing me right now, you can just zone into it, and
Mm-hmm.
it's improving your brain power.
Yeah,
But at the same time, it's letting you let go of the world that you had to suffer that day, and I
I
like
know.
that. This seems
It's
very. Go ahead.
there's been a lot of stress lately, and work. I got a few weeks coming up. Our vacation got canceled. That's coming up because there's stuff going on over in our family had to cancel out. So we
Oh,
decided to cancel too because there's a
I'm sorry.
significant illness over on the other side,
Mm,
and they can't go. So we canceled that too. So
yeah, I get it.
and it's like you said, it's good. Sometimes some games you just need. I love my Fortnite. I love blowing stuff up and having things, but it's like sometimes, especially sometimes when it's just me, it's just like, come in here, putz around with something,
Mm,
and just chill. And because I have the other games like the Pac-Man and some of the other individual solo games, but the
mm,
hard part with them is you're still moving the whole time. You can't breathe. You can't stop. Like how we
yeah.
stopped and talked. Or even if you weren't here, I could stop and talk. Those games are always push. You can't stop, and just
Hmm.
having something where you can just chase squirrels. I don't
Yes.
know. Maybe one day we'll come up with something with squirrels in our nuts or something, and really have a great show title. So if Lisa's still out there listening to our late night thing, so I said that specifically to see if I could get a reaction. So you and her on that one. All
Yeah,
right.
that's what in Hollywood they call a teaser. But
I know.
yeah,
Well,
that's very
let me go
funny.
ahead and show you this move here, and I need to get back to chat because our chat
Yeah,
is on fire. They're actually having
yeah.
fun with me. So I'm going to pay attention to you guys in the chat. Let me. So with this one, hungry from Salt Lake to Las Vegas, I have an orange. I have 2 wild cards, so I'm going to take
Mm.
them and complete that route there to fill
Oh,
that
I
up.
love that.
So you can do it wild cards, you can do it any combination of things like that. So now LA to Vegas is any color. So I'm going to
Mm.
take my 2 whites, finish it, and then I've completed that route.
Oh,
Now,
I like what the screen does when you're doing that. I like the way
mhm,
it grayed out for a moment.
it does. Now, see, they've got 30 cards left, 23 cards left, and I've got 19 cards left. And folks, I'm going to come back in the chat. Let me go ahead and work on finishing this game. Then I'm going to come back up to where we had the Phantom Jaws in here. So please, well, y'all keep talking about the Herbie and the Princess Brides or whatever you want to. We will come back to those in just a minute. I just want to go ahead and finish up this game.
Hmm.
So now the question is here: if you do not finish your card, then it counts against you. But so they're at 30, 23. I'm at 19 train cars left. It comes a question of cost because if you
Oh,
don't complete your card, the points count against you.
really?
So yes, so and the way the map is, you could get hosed based on what's available.
Host. I love
Yeah.
that American term.
So I am going to, for shits and grins, and we'll blame Lisa if this goes wrong. Um, I'm going to show you what happens with taking another card.
Okay.
All right. So then here's because
Oh.
here's the default. Do you want to get some?
Ah.
This is the absolute. Make sure you're sure because once you say yes, you can't go back. Like if
Okay.
I get 3 choices that stink, does not matter. So here we go. All right. So now, okay, LA to New York.
Ah.
Ooh, that would be tempting, but they took Pittsburgh to New York.
Mm.
Ooh, man. I have most of it already. Oh, wow. I'm going to have to think about that one because, see, all I need are 5 greens and the Pittsburgh and the thing's going to come down to that green route. We got this one here and
Oh
Duluth
yes.
to El Paso. So we've got
Mm.
several different options.
Oh.
I'm going to go for it.
Okay.
You know, damn the torpedoes full speed ahead. If I get screwed, I get screwed. Whatever it happens. So
Playing the roulette table instead of blackjack. I get it.
mm-hmm. So now I can also I got different reps. See, now what I was thinking was I have to go here and then over and over. I don't. I can actually take from St. Louis, I can take this Nashville to Raleigh route and stuff. So I have 2 different routes. So
Ah.
let me see. Black, green. Well, I need to take the green. Crap, I wish I'd take. Ah, shit. Shoot. All right, so let's go. Okay, so now I'm going to take this wild card.
Mm-hmm.
Crap. See, I wish I could have. All right, because see, if the wild card was face down, if I'd have taken it first, I could have gotten a second card. So I'm going to take a green here.
Mm.
I'm going to take a yellow because I'm going to need a second Pittsburgh to Washington.
Oh. Okay.
So see, now they took another card, so they're going to be. Okay, so I'm going to take this green. And then I'm going to take the face down. A wild card. See? So that's a case because it was my second and it was face down, and I could do that. And wait, I'll catch up with y'all in a minute. Please stay here, folks. We got 7 y'all. Make sure you're voted in the I just want to go ahead and get this game finished at this point. So because I'm pressed, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take the green three with the 2 wild cards. I'm jumping this route right here. And we'll go ahead and grab that route.
We're down to 7. Maybe I should not have jumped on the stream.
No, actually, numbers came up with you. Snow Messiah came out of hiding.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, exactly. Now some people have gotten quiet, but it's we got 7 here with us. So okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and finish this round. So I need either 2 orange or 2 black. Now, if you had a human player, if they were a jerk, they take that route from me.
Yeah.
So I need oranges and come on. This ain't helping me. There's an orange. There's 2 oranges. So as long as they don't take it.
Oh,
all right.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So now I got 21 points on it.
Why did the computer player against you? Oh, I was just gonna say they suddenly their icon is changing. So I see their face and it looks really cute, and then suddenly it became like the rover bouncing bubble from Prisoner that you see in Clawby's avatar. Why does that change?
I think it goes between their character when they're not playing and to the cards or something. I have to look at it closer, and
Okay.
it just I think it just show. I think it denotes too that they're taking their turn as
Ah.
part of the thing. So whereas you see them just a smiling, this stupid sisters, Marge low, Marge Lowbutt, Marge Lowbutt, the green one, and Marge Large Ass is the red one.
Getting a bit saucy there, my
Oh
man.
hell yeah, biatches. I mean, damn, they really freaking ruin my damn night sometimes.
Just wait till AI makes them sentient. Then we're
Oh
gonna be
yeah,
in
there you
trouble.
go. Come for me after the game. Did
Then
I just bit the large ass? How the hell did she got that many damn cards to do that shit stuff right there? Sorry. There we go. Well, better take that route. It's only two. I mean, it's like they're hiding cards or something. What? And see, like this, Marge Large Ass has. Man.
Now I get it.
So now with that, when somebody hits two cards, it's the final turn. So I can't, if I draw now, I can't lay anything down. So honestly, right at this point is I just lay down anything. That's why I don't
Right.
take another card. Didn't have another card because it counts against me. So what I'm going to do is find, you get a bonus for the person with the longest route. And red looks pretty long. My yellow was pretty long too, but we'll have to see. So I think since I only have singles, I am going to do this
Oh,
Seattle
yes.
to Portland route and take my chance that maybe I have the longest route over there.
So
But we
this is
shall
a
see.
moment that is kind of a little bit like a Hail Mary pass.
Right. You kind of yeah. So now they're bringing up the card,
Okay.
the points for each one. Hi. Good night.
Night, missus. I hope you get better very soon. I
Hungry
hate
says
hearing
good night
shit.
and hope you get better soon.
Thank you. Can you mute just for a second?
Yeah. Hold on one second.
I'll get
Now
my
you
tea.
see that one red had an X because they are for green they had the oh shit they won again, damn it, my large
Those
ass.
those damn sisters.
Damn, I mean I thought I had it this time, but large ass wins again. That ever since I added her, this damn game's gone to hell. So
The funny thing is, that could actually be pronounced like you said it, Lowbutt. Like in Britain, that'd be pronounced Lobut.
oh, but all I think of is the dude from Empire Strikes Back, Lobot. You know.
Nice
so?
one.
I said, yeah, you just got to get good.
Oh God, I'm getting harassed by the kidding.
The missus is feisty even when she's sick.
She's feisty even when she's sick. Yeah, get good. You know.
Oh, that woman is so great.
That's cool. Love you, dear. Have fun. Thank you. You just made Hungry's night. He's laughing up a storm. So let me pull this down again, and we're going to catch up on the chat. We're going to talk for a little bit before we move back to the game and stuff a little bit. We got 7 people still with us. Let's see where the votes are. We have 15 votes.
Oh.
4 people didn't hit the like button though. Go back and hit that like button. But anyway, thank you for hanging out.
I will go back to the stream and hit the like button. I don't.
You know
I
what's
don't
funny?
see a way. I don't see a way to do it in StreamYards.
No, it's not. You got to open up the YouTube feed and do it there. It's just kind of, it's funny. This has been a cool crowd. I think we have lurkers and people have been coming through in groups because we've been holding about 5 to 7 the whole time. But having people come through is up to 15 votes means people have been coming through, and that's cool. And love you lurkers and everything. But coffee leads with 60% of the votes, 9 of 15 votes. Milk at 20%, soda at 13%, water at 7%. So we shall see how that goes. All right, so let's go here. Let's go back, catch up with the chat, the great thing. So I did want to go back a couple because Padawannabe had mentioned earlier about Appian and the Princess Bride. As You Wish for Carrie Elwes about the experience filming the movie. See, he played in Princess Bride, but he also played Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Oh God, that movie! Yeah,
I love Men in Tights. It's like it's hard to take Princess Bride seriously when I think of Carrie Elwes, and it's just.
This is funny. This is really hilarious because now we are truly being mirror, mirror, as Clavi would say in the Star Trek universe. Because, see, Robin Hood Men in Tights is something that I went away with, like, yeah, I'm glad I spent the money. Whereas Princess Bride is something that I'm like Mark with. And with you, it's Robin Hood Men in Tights, that the one that you prefer much more.
Oh, Mark
versus
loves the
Bride.
Princess Bride. Mark loves the Princess Bride. He's always got the sound effects. And Dad, man, you didn't see it? And I'm like, no, Mark, I never have. And then finally the missus and I sat down and watched it. And, you know, I kept waiting for the big aha moment, but I'm like,
the big aha moment. I know exactly what you mean.
It's nice. No, granted, I have respect for it, and I can understand why people don't want to remake or reboot because it was a nice movie as it is and stuff. But it was just kind of for me. But see, like that's how juvenile my humor is, and my what movie taste are, is you put him in this one serious romantic movie, and then I'm thinking of the joking comic movie. So, and I do want to talk Herbie. So I hope you're still awake, and I hope that Buddy's still out there because I'm going to get caught up. Because Pop Culture Republic said hello. Padawan B talked about the old hostess chocolate pudding pies and coffee. Let's see, stunning. Snell Messiah said his thing. Pop Culture Republic also said back in the day, the old school hostess chocolate pies were the Mexican Coca-Cola.
Wow,
the kind with the real sugar. They only come in glass bottles. See, that's what I would do. But that's what I do is have those really sweet desserts with the Coca-Cola.
Oh my God. You know? I could not even do that as a child. I couldn't.
Dude, I did it all the time. But it caught up with me. Not too bad. At least I caught it early enough as an adult. But yeah, I gotta be smarter. We're up to 8 now.
Oh, good.
Whoever you are. You are, hungry. Yes, hungry. Yes. I'm going through all the Rolodex of guests. Lisa, Stunning, Mrs. Squeaka, Clobby. Hungry. Yes. Sorry. But yes. It's so cool. The most quotable movies ever made. Yes. Pop culture talking about Ticket to Ride. And so many Andre the Giant stories came out of this. So
everybody loved him, apparently, who worked with him. And it was very generous of him to be doing that film when after wrestling plus his giantism, that he was going through so many physical ailments and so much pain at the time, physical pain. So,
and that's what people don't understand. People that giantism and stuff like that, they there is a lot of physical pain with all that.
And sometimes it's not the obvious. So the obvious one they talk about is the ankles and the knees, because all that extra weight is going down on joints and anatomical design that's not meant to bear that weight, like a bridge that's, it's meant to have a car drive over it, not a 16-wheeler truck,
Right, exactly.
And that bridge can give out, and that happens with the human body too. And that's one of the problems with severe weight gain. And people forget, you don't have to be fat to have severe weight gain. Mother Nature can say, oh, you're going to be 7'4". That's a severe weight gain.
Minot Ball was like 7'7", NBA basketball player. Yeah, exactly. So Padawan said, Mandy Patinkin said, there's not a day that goes by that someone doesn't ask him to recite an ego line.
Yes.
He said he always and will always oblige those fans. That's awesome, though, when they oblige the fans.
Yes, I am a huge fan of Mr. Patinkin. I love his work. Oh yeah.
Well, I'm a fan of anybody that doesn't take a dump shit on the role that made them and stuff like that. Like some guy that hates being a good swindler or scoundrel in outer space because he hates that role, even though it made him a real actor and got him on the line. Not that little 60s hippie movie. Happy Days ripoff movie. That didn't make him. No, it was that sci-fi movie about the character he absolutely despises that just had to die. And then we finally got him to die by a bastard-ass way from his kid. Anyway, sorry.
Aggravates me all to hell. I know
I'm
exactly
not a strong.
who you're talking
I don't
about.
have a strong opinion on that, do I? So
no,
that's about.
I mean,
that's about like my Darth Maul page. Where's Masters Maniac Mexico now? I got a new rampage beyond just Darth Maul. But it does tick me off. I mean, why not poop on Indiana Jones? Or is that what he did with his last movie? I don't know. But it's just anyway, sorry. I digressed. So
no, I understand. I mean,
but the credit here to this guy though.
Yes,
Manny
truly.
Patinkin. Yeah.
And also to back up what you're saying, and then we'll talk about other people who are much better. Denise Crosby is a sore spot with the 735 Club and a lot of Star Trek people because she kind of had that attitude towards her role in Star Trek and the TNG and the first season. And then she thought, "Oh, my career is going to explode."
Yep.
And it didn't. She ended up being on a very good episode of Diagnosis Murder. That's how far her
Oh
career went.
God. Yeah, exactly. Well, let me say hello to JT Kirk. He's come in.
She looked great, though.
I'm so far back of the chat. Let's catch up, and then we'll go whichever squirrel direction this thing is going to take on to us because I want to get caught up with. But yeah, thank you for pointing out with Manny Patinkin, Padawannabe, Buddy,
Yes.
Love Bug, Herbie Rides Again,
Yes.
Herbie Goes Monte Carlo. Those are good '70s movies and stuff. Who was
Yes.
it? Was Don Knotts. There was a chick and the dude. The dude was like, he reminds me of the guy that played on one of the F Troops or something.
Yes, yeah, he's. I think that was Buddy Hackett you're thinking of.
No.
There's-
It was he was like the. You had this. I don't know who. I think he was like the captain of the fort,
Oh, right. Yes.
but
Yeah,
I don't remember.
The thing I really liked about that is this is back in the day where you would switch it up a little bit. You'd have to change the main actress or change one of the main actors, and nobody threw a hissy fit about it because that's just the way the world was, right?
Right.
Certain actors and actresses were not going to be available, so you always had these magnificent female actors with a lot of this word that's been bandied about for the past 5 years, agency. The female character must have agency. And they were integral to the plot, and a lot of times they'd be figuring out things that the male character couldn't, but they were not superseding the male character. They were not taking him down a peg or two. They were a team. It's always a team of three, and it was like the Avengers before the Avengers. In movies, not in comic books, because the Avengers in comic books.
Because I remember in the Herbie movies, it was three of them. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's always a team of three. Always a team of three against generally a duo of villains in an opposing racing car. And there's the romantic tension is always there. But guess what? No, none of this subverting expectations. Which I can't stand. That's just the way subverting expectations of romance. That basically means you can't write a romantic ending. So you foiled it. But with the Herbie films, you'd always get that romantic kiss at the end, and they were going to be together for a long time.
Exactly. And like the train rides, I agree with you. What you said with that is kind of cool. I need to take the missus on a train ride again and go somewhere.
Yes,
Actually, I keep threatening to Mark, and Mark says he'll buy the clam pizza. I'm like, okay, but you got to chauffeur me around there. I ain't driving up north. I know my limits. It's bad enough trying to drive in Miami, but hey, I do play one horror game, Dead by Daylight, Wade, and that's one that I do play. I've got that. So depending on how you play this game, yes, exactly. Talking about Ticket to Ride, exactly. Picking routes and blocking others. I took the little two-car route between Denver and Santa Fe once and really threw somebody way off, ruined the game for them. So, yeah, exactly. So, and Wade says the misses to feel better. If Colorado beats Oregon, I'll be over the moon. Yeah, but I tell you what, I think it ends this week. I think Oregon's established enough that it'll end this week. But I mean, you struggled so much with Colorado State. But even if you lose, who cares? It's been a great season so far. What's that? Hell to JT Kirk again. Buddy is now JT. Saying, hello. Buddy is saying coffee with pastries in the morning, 50-50 milk and chocolate milk during the day, and hot cocoa at night. Awesome. That's a good combination. Wade says Prince Bride is 10 times better. So, Pop Culture Republic said then Elwes showed up on Saw, which is odd to see him there.
Don't get me started. I'm not allowed to bitch about Saw because Saw was actually created by two Australians when the Australian film industry would not give any money to horror at all, and so they made a short film out of it and took it to a festival, and Hollywood said, "Oh, we're going to pay you a lot of money for that." And then it made more money than God. So it's like the budget for it. Okay, the budget for the first Saw film was something like and this is back in the money of the day when it was created in the early 2000s, 16 million American, and it made
Yeah.
600 million in ticket sales and DVDs.
Yep.
600
Wow.
million.
People
know?
like it. Actually, we got the series somebody gave us, but it's one that we just can't watch. I mean, it's got things in it that we just can't watch. It just thematically we just don't get into that. But hey, Sale Messiah, leave it to Sale Messiah.
Hello, Snail Messiah. And he says, by the way, he's great to talk to in person. I got to speak to him on person on a stream. And he's a fantastic conversationalist, and he's very intelligent. And
look at how he wordsmith right there about a certain erection,
Oh, and as he said, had you typed in MILF and not milk, there would have been a lot more votes in a certain direction.
But you left the D off, so hey. Love it.
That's all right.
So, all right. So, folks, and then JT Kirk, our captain of Starship Enterprise, only cried like a bitch 30 years later. I wonder if he's talking about the bald guy. The fake French guy.
That gets me in trouble with a lot of people because I'm not a fan of his. I've liked him in 2 movies, but they haven't been Star Trek movies, and
gotcha.
He's I mean he comes off as I think you have an American equivalent for this, a tryhard, where he seems to be overcompensating with his Shakespearean stuff all the time, but he comes off as like middle range thespian, not great actor. But
he comes off like a discount Sean Connery.
Kmart Sean Connery.
Yeah, it's like.
Oh, you made me hiccup.
As long as you don't kick over on me, I'm happy. Yes, Buddy Hepburn. Buddy Hepburn. This kid, Ken Berry. Yes, because I think he was an F Troop also. I think he was an F Troop as like the captain of the fort. I believe in.
He was in a lot of television.
J.T. Kirk,
Tesco
Sean Connery.
Oh, so Tesco. That's British. God. That's British. That's great.
Wait, I can barely play one game functionally enough. So, that's the people I play Fortnite with. But hey, that's awesome that you guys can play. The missus picked up a second game. I just can't. I like talking. My thing is doing talking and stuff like this. So, he's a cunning linguist, according to JT Kirk. So.
Oh dear.
Oh, JT. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you.
And Buddy said, "For Herbie Goes Bananas" is the 4th of the originals.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that one. Excellent, Buddy. Thank you.
Hey, speaking of desserts, and what you eat with your sweet desserts, this lemon pie.
Hello, lemon pie, citrus treat. Hello.
Make sure you vote in our poll. What do you drink with your donut or sweet? Coffee, milk, water, soda, soft drinks. Oh gosh, so y'all don't call it. What do you call? Okay, down south here, and I do want to hit what pop culture says here real quick, but I want to ask this question though. I'm sure with that body mass, he could drink people under the table too. But here in the South, everything is Coke. Whether it's really? Pepsi, RC, whatever, it's Coke. Diet Coke is still Coke, right, in a general sense. That's what it comes off as. You go up north, they call it pop or soda, things like that. What do y'all? I mean, what's commonly as the soft drinks down there where you are?
Oh, I mean, right now, Australians don't have a common term for it. For the most part, the youngins, and by that I mean anyone under 40, if they want a Coke, they'll say Coke. If they want a Pepsi, they'll want a Pepsi. But in my mom's day, when she was a kid in the 40s and the 50s, they called it fizzle gig or fizzle pop because it would fizz. So, and so when I introduced my mother, when it came out to Dark Crystal, I took her to Dark Crystal for her birthday because I knew she'd love it because she loved puppetry and artists and all things creative. She laughed uproariously when there was a character called Fizzgig. the little puppet character, the little ball with all the teeth that would roll around, the pet character, because
Mhm.
Fizzgig is what my family referred to as any carbonated sugary beverage. So like, why do you have to drink
Mhm.
that Fizzgig? You know, why can't you just
Yeah.
have some mineral water with your dinner? You know,
Yeah.
I mean, a kid and a teenager, the body is craving sugar. You can't do anything about that. But it's funny that the terminologies, it can be so different and yet so alike at the same time. So yeah, a lot of times my mom would say, "Oh, not the fizz gig again," and then she saw Dark Crystal and she just started laughing in the theater, and nobody understood why she was laughing.
Oh,
Nobody
that's too.
understood.
Well, you know what? You talk about that. It reminds me of old Saturday Night Live with the little funny skits and stuff,
Hmm.
spoofing products. They had one, crystal gravy. You know how Pepsi and you had that
Yes,
clear Pepsi
uh,
clear and that stuff.
that awful crap. Yes.
Yeah, and it's like clear gravy. It's like what the hell? But it's just crazy. Yeah. So anyway,
Oh,
um,
pop culture, you're wounding me. I used to love Mr. Pibb, although I love Dr. Pepper as well. But I mean, I did like Mr. Pibb a lot.
see, I will
Oh,
say, I like Diet Dr Pepper better than I did Dr Pepper for the longest
oh, that
time.
makes sense. That makes
And
sense.
but I will say Diet Dr Pepper is one I went to because it tasted so much like the original drink being a diet. And
Yes.
that's why, and when I had to shift to away from sugar drinks, it was definitely my first go-to. and
Hmm.
and I like that. But I really like the Diet Dr Pepper. It's really really cool. Um, Buddy says his dad says soda for cola and pop for flavors like orange or grape. Oh, that's
Oh, that makes
interesting.
sense. That makes sense.
Exactly. I agree with JT Kirk. Diet Dr Pepper is better than Dr Pepper. We have a
Nice.
meteorologist down here in Florida that actually has a big stack of Diet Dr Peppers all the time. It's crazy. So,
Hmm.
and pop culture says although there's a soda from Jarritos called Mexican Cola. So
Ooh, I'd like to try
now
that.
I will say I don't think Mr. Pibb is a bad drink. I like it at times when I really want something different. So
I understand though. I
yeah,
understand, buddy, because you know, they're going to the old conventions in America back in the 80s and the 90s. If you admitted you liked Dr. Pibb, you know, you were just the loser in the group for the next hour. I get it. I totally get
I
it.
make me wonder if you like Mellow Yellow. Mellow Yellow's one I liked. So
I could never get into that because that was a euphemism for urine in Australia, like mellow yellow. Because we
really,
have yeah, we have so much drought. So mellow yellow is like we had drought that was so severe here that, and this happened in California too. I heard that sometimes for nearly a year they would say, all right. You don't flush the toilet if it's only yellow. You only flush it if it's brown, and only if 3 people have used the toilet for urination would you flush it. That's how bad some of the water things got here at certain
uh,
times. So mellow
JT
yellow for
Kirk,
me was just unpalatable name.
JT Kirk saying it's a heresy against doctrine, aka
uh,
Mountain Dew.
Mountain
Big
Dew is like the Captain America of drinks for gamers, it seems.
yes,
It's
Big Red. I've heard of Big Red. I've not had it. So
ooh,
say Jolt, all the sugar and twice the caffeine. There you go.
uh,
Get some
it's
Jolt to
big.
note.
A lemon pie is Big Red like a cinnamon drink because there was a Big Red gum in the United States that was cinnamon gum. So is that a
I
cinnamon
think it's a
flavored thing?
strawberry, or I think it's just a strawberry type drink. I don't think it's
Ah,
cinnamon based, but yeah, Squirt Soda's good.
oh, I
Squirt
had
Soda's
squirt.
another citrusy based one. So
Mm,
the
very
Jolt
nice.
is the one with that's a joke everywhere about all the sugar and caffeine in it.
Mm.
So
I've seen it around in jokes. I've seen it
mhm,
around. So much of this stuff that we never expected. I mean, you know, when you and I were teenagers and in our 20s, we never expected the internet to come about the way it was. And we didn't see memes coming about the way it was. But that's one thing I do like about the internet is the meme culture, where you can take things that we enjoyed as kids and as teenagers and turn them into funny things that thousands
mhm.
of people can laugh at.
He says it not cinnamon tastes like bubble gum.
Ew!
And JT Kirk says Fago rock and right. I've heard of Fago. It's it's interesting.
I've
But
only heard of Fago in regards to mixing like a really nasty ass cocktail. But
oh wow, I don't know. But hey, we got 13 likes. We got 18 votes.
oh, good.
Let's Yes, we have about a 2/3 turnout. So make sure y'all hit that like button if you haven't already. Let's see if we can get up to 20. We'll see how long we go. I've been going 2 hours. Dang, I can't believe it. But we're joined by the great Hungry for Less Goobers and Comics. God, it just changed every time we change it. But with 18 votes so far, we got coffee at 56%, milk 22%, water and soda soft drinks are tied at 11%. What is your favorite beverage to have with a donut or sweets? So that's where we are at with that. Just taking a look here. So, folks, make sure you're like, subscribed, and everything. Definitely hit us up if you have Twitch. Make sure you follow us on Twitch too. So, Sundrop should be in Florida. I am not sure. I'll have to look. Depending on what company makes it. Wonder if it's. I've not seen it from any Coke and Pepsi distributors. So I haven't seen it. So, and JT Kirk says that Fago Beverages Inc. is a soft drink company headquartered in Detroit, Michigan. It's distributed in Midwestern, Mid-Atlantic, Central, Southern regions of the United States.
Yeah, I think I've seen it referenced in a couple of movies or television shows.
It's believe me, it's there. I've heard of it before. It's been a
I
long
wanna
time
try
since
it.
I've seen it. No, it's kind of I don't know. It's kind of I don't know. It's an interesting can. So Pop Culture said, I remember that there was a battle between Coke and Dr. Pepper, and all the Coke had Max Headroom doing the ads back in the day. Catch the wave Coke.
Max Headroom. Yeah. Brilliant.
Oh my God.
I love Max Headroom.
That was actually a good skit, but when it became a TV show, it was like, okay, this is not, it just didn't seem to have the same zip on it. So,
yeah, agreed. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, it started out as avant-garde comedy with, the AI before people were talking about AI, this computer generated guy explaining what's going on in culture and doing kind of like little fake newscasts and mocking it all. And it was just him commenting. It was just Matt Frewer commenting on things. And then the TV show turned it into an actual sci-fi narrative fiction show. And that's not why people like Max Headroom. They like Max Headroom because he was taking the piss out of everything all the time.
Yeah, I know. It's a Southern and Midwestern brand. Keurig Dr. Pepper makes it, and they sponsor Dale Earnhardt Jr. What, the coffee cup? The coffee cup Keurig? Huh, interesting. But hey, all right. Well, we got 6 people still with us. Let's try one more game while we're doing it. So I think we caught up with the chat. It's amazing. We got into Herbie. We got into romanticism. We got into beverages after desserts.
We're squirreling. We're definitely squirreling.
I love squirreling. That's a good thing. Squirrel streams are really, really good, folks. Make sure you get your friends to come. Let's have fun. We'll get to 500. Who knows what kind of crazy thing I'll do for 500. Yeah, Pop Culture Republic did say that the TV show did have some interesting commentary on society. Hope the planned reboot of it doesn't take off. See, that's the problem is Max Headroom to me was something to shut. I really didn't like the commentary, especially being younger back then. I just like kind of that goofy thing from what we saw on MTV and stuff.
Yeah.
Not the serious messages. Oh, Stump Aside does say, ask, do Red Hots ever go bad? Found a cachet in my kitchen from about 11 years ago. Hey, just try it once. The worst that could happen to you in an emergency room, probably, but hey. Yeah, when are we getting a Dr. Pepper flavored coffee cup?
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know. I can't either. All right. We are going to try one more game with this, and this might be it for the night. So I want to do the ball. Let's see. Duluth to El Paso. That's a route. Boston to Miami's a route.
I'm just going to get a beverage. You keep going.
Go ahead. Actually, I'm going to get one too myself. So I'm going to take those 2 routes. As we go, we are past 1 o'clock in the morning, folks. Thanks for being here with us on the Eastern time zone. Let's make sure I don't bust a drink getting out of the mini fridge. So let's see what time it's now. 1. Yep, 1 o'clock Eastern. Hey, you guys on the West Coast, congrats. Y'all are still It's still early for y'all tonight. All right. Man. All right, Pop Culture Republic. Good to see you. Long day. You have a good night yourself. Thanks for coming by, for hanging out, for chatting with us. Good to see you. All right, so I'm going to take these two routes. Let's see, purple, green, yellow. It says purple, green, yellow. Well, I'm going to, because some of my route says I'm going to take I'm going to go wild card route to start. Maybe I'll win a match tonight. I don't know. I'm winless tonight. All right. I'm going to stick with the wild cards for now. We'll go from there. All right, now I got to start taking some stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and get black and black there. All right. It's kind of amazing how quickly they go and how got a green and white. Crap. Go with another wild card. I'm going to take my green again, dang it. Okay, purple, yellow. Let's see. Crap. What card now? I'm going to take one more. I don't know. It might be a bad strategy because I'm not laying trains down, but we will go with what we got. Hey, why not one more wild card? Stack the deck. All right, so let's see. Green, yellow, purple. Hey, I got the one for free that time.
Hey.
All right. Yeah. All right. So
one of the things I like about the cards at the bottom is they look like Australian currency. The paper
really?
Currency. Yeah.
Oh,
we
wow.
have very colorful bills. Very colorful bills.
I remember you telling me that today. All right, so I'm going to lay my first two down up here. Get the Boston Miami start going. Got 9 wild cards, so.
Oh, Nightio JT Kirk, thank you for being here.
Oh, no, wait.
Oh, no, it's
no,
Pop
Pop Culture Republic. Yeah.
Good night, Pop. Good night.
Dang, I got 11. I'm going to have 11 of these wild cards. That's kind of cool. I've never done that many of them before. All right, large butt and large ass. Let's see. All right, so let's go. I'm gonna. Let me see.
It makes me think of the Bouvier sisters when you say that. The Bouvier sisters from The Simpsons.
Oh, Patty and Selma.
Patty and Selma.
Oh God, that's too funny. Oh my gosh, that's horrible.
Well, they're both big girls compared to Marge. You'll notice.
Oh, yeah.
They are some pretty big girls.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm not complaining. I mean, some people find that a delicious shape, but I'm just saying that they kind of could do stand-ins for the sisters in this game.
Yes, definitely so. Oh my goodness. So let's see. Let's go white and white here. So we're going to try to finish that side. All right. So we've got, there we go here. Let's see. All right. They're drawing cards. That's cool. Let's see. We'll go with yellow. So I'm going to complete that one round. And take black here. So let's see what they do. All right. So I'm going to end up come here. I'm going to complete the Portland to Phoenix route. So we got it. Yeah. Yeah, we figured you're still here, JT Kurt. So all right, so now we're going to go. So this is now a challenge of just finishing. Crap. Let's try to. All right, so we'll go there, and all right. So, what's that?
Watch out for those hippies in the Portland hub.
Yes, exactly.
Hippies.
Exactly. Damn. Now you got Hungry Boy. Really woke up. Lemon pie said Big Red, though often thought of to be bubblegum, its flavors combination of lemon and orange oils, topped off by pure vanilla that offers a creamy aftertaste. From
Well,
Wikipedia.
okay. I thank you for that, Lemon. Now that does sound a little bit tempting. It's just the bubblegum part I don't like, but ameliorated by lemon and orange, that could be nice.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
So,
God, I love those red I love color. You know this from working with the missus. There are so many different shades and levels of each color. There's so many variations of red and yellow and green and orange, etc. I really like the choices this game made for the exact colors they have for the tracks, but also the cards. This is just so visually appealing.
Absolutely. So it's got a lot of colors, a lot of cool things with it. So trying to okay, so they took a card, so they drew. So I'm not taking another train. Oh shoot, I gotta finish the Boston Miami for one thing. Well here. I was multitasking.
Yeah.
Lisa's not here to give me a hard time, I think. So there you go. I was like multitasking within the game because see, I'll tell you what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to instead of worrying about all the cards at this point, I'm trying it different this time. I'm actually going to see if I can. I'm going to take this wild card here. I'm going to try to see if I can loop all around the country.
Ooh.
So I'm going to
Nice
see
strategy.
the whole thing is going to be dependent if I get enough chance to lay enough cards down. Let's see. I've got to lay them down, but I'm trying to use as few wild cards as I can. And as long as I don't get hit, okay. All right. So let me see. Let me go with these here. We'll go here. So it's going to come down to green, I think. Crap. Shit. Excuse me. I'm just not going to be able to. I'm not going to have enough. I need 2 greens is what I need to be able to finish that. We've got a blue, so I can finish that one. I need green. Well, that's okay. I just need them not. That bitch took a turn. Damn it, you son of a bitch again. I mean, next turn, damn, this happened to me earlier. Just one damn freaking card, and I'd have had the damn loop all the way around.
Selma strikes again.
It's like the guys from Impractical Jokers say, "Up your ass and to the left." You know, it's like, damn it. It's just like, damn it. Because see, I almost had that route there. I almost had it to finish it. So anyway, being that I cannot place those 5 right there because it's 6, I can place 5. I can't draw because if I draw, I will not lay anything down. So what I'm going to try to do now is stop that, JT. Is that Hungry doing a Dalek ranting about hippies? No, he was actually doing a Cartman rant. Hippies.
We could say it was a Dalek impersonating Eric Cartman ranting about hippies. How about that, Lemon?
There you go. That works, I'm sure. God, they just. Anyway, I know I'm going to lose anyway. Screw it. That's just these bastards. I finally friggin' damn. Actually was happy with what I did for once, but
it was looking great, and then suddenly Selma attacked.
Just out of nowhere, they start laying these cards down. It's just, where the hell did you get all the cards from? All right, so let me. Like I said, I'm trying to find the place to get the most points that I can. Does not look like I can really add on to anything, so I'm probably going to go here.
Sorry, JT's killing me in the chat.
Respect or exterminate! Exterminate!
That's good. That's a good one.
It tickles me.
Oh my gosh. Well, I've lost, so but it's okay. I do not have the longest one. Oh. Yeah, but see, they'll make it up with the longest route. Ooh, oh. That was, oh my gosh. But see, I'm going to lose because green had the longest route.
No. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. Oh wow, they must have tied. They both get the longest route. Marge Largess wins. How about that?
I'm sorry, but I just that graphic that popped up with the train station, that's lovely. Oh.
It is really, really cool game. It truly, truly is a cool game. So lots of fun we have with this one. 7 people still with us tonight. So
that's sweet. That's very sweet of you. Thank you, guys. Yeah. Thank you.
Cartman, of course, Dalek spending too much time around the Brits.
Yeah. Well, Cartman, under certain circumstances, does sound like a little short, fat Dalek, so that works. And he's got the same personality structure, except he's a little bit more savvy than a Dalek. And oh boy, it's funny going back to, you see South Park in the recent stuff, and it's incredibly well written and incredibly funny. And Cartman is still, one of the most evil people in the universe. But you go back to the original stuff, like the first 5 episodes when it was Raw and they were finding their feet. It still cracks me up. I still love the original Cartman.
Oh wow. I know that's I love the original Cartman too myself. But see, here's some of the other things you can do. The solo. They actually have a different, like Ticket Ride Pennsylvania. I guess that's when you could buy it and go into Pennsylvania. So, and I guess I don't know.
All these. This is a very beautifully designed.
I will take this down in a second, just because I just want to make sure I'm seeing what. I didn't think I had these. Oh, they're locked. There you go. Ticket to 19, right? Oh, I gotta buy it, of course, you hippies.
Hippies.
Yeah. But like right here, here's Ticket to Ride Europe 1912 destination.
Oh, nice.
You got that. I also have an Asian version over here. So.
Oh, that makes sense. The Siberian Express. That makes a lot of sense.
Yep. So anyway, that's where this game, it's got different combinations, different routes, just depends on how much you want to spend on it. Things like that. But they need to get rid of the large asses. They don't know what the hell they're doing. But we are actually up to 19 votes, if you can believe it. But we still got 13 likes. People keep sliding in and voting, but not liking. Come on. But it's still 58% have coffee. I am actually surprised by this vote. I really am.
Wow.
I expected more with milk, honestly.
That's the funny thing is that milk is like something that kids would have with donuts, but it's also something that as you get older, you might switch to with donuts. So, I mean, if we have most people in their 30s, late 20s to mid 40s, that would make sense that coffee is winning out over milk. That would make sense.
See, to me though, I gotta have a good a good glass of milk, and not a small cup. I want a friggin' half gallon of milk.
Yeah, ditto.
Cannot ever get enough milk for it. So.
I mean, I'm trying to
get your European trains to all go through Germany. They'll always run on time.
Oh no, JT, no, that joke is verboten, brother. That joke is verboten. I know exactly. Although, if you had actually made it Italy regarding a certain guy with a certain face, Muzzo, good old Muzzo. That
oh yeah, the big guy. Yeah.
The funny thing is, I'm never going to show my face, but unfortunately, the last time I got my picture taken for ID, right? I lifted my face and they said, you can't smile. So I didn't smile. They said, lift your head more. And I took it. And then eventually I get the photo ID back, and I'm not happy because it looks like a certain somebody from the 1930s and 1940s. And I'm actually having to show my ID at the airport. And there's an Italian guy, and he looks at me and he says, welcome, El Duce. And I said, dude, don't.
Oh my God, really?
That's how much
Oh.
I looked like him. He just
Oh
laughed.
my gosh, it's bad enough that, dang, I was about to say you're probably lucky that the younger people don't know history, so they wouldn't recognize you. But
Exactly.
damn,
Uh,
Buddy says that they have all three the board games of this game. So because Jess has actually tagged me on it before that they have this game in the WalMarts and stuff like that. So oh my gosh, we're back
I
up to
should've-
8 people.
I
We're
have to
back up to
apologize to the
people.
Italians.
Yeah.
I said El Duce. I should have said Il Duce. I should have pronounced it correctly. No,
That's okay. Just
look at JT. Yeah, I know.
whatever doesn't get us killed or thrown off the air works for me. So
It doesn't matter what we say. YouTube is going to give you a strike. Tweety's going to lock us down. We can't do anything.
no, damn it, bunch of hippies.
Bunch of hippies.
Yeah.
With, I mean, could you imagine? Because my parent, my auntie was an original hippie, right, from the 60s.
Right.
Can you imagine if they had all that colored hair dye back then? Oh my God, they would have been so happy. All that blue, all that purple, all that green.
You
And
got
now it's-
JT. You got
now it's-
JT laughing tonight.
Hey, that's a lot of emojis. Thank you, man. That's like an Academy Award. I like that.
I got you.
It's like Burning Man, these days the whole Burning Man thing. It's like you guys are
Get
calling
some
yourselves
penicillin
hippies.
though.
I
You're
know,
burning.
but they call themselves hippies, but they are riding to Burning Man in a Ford Bronco using up all that petrol. It's like, guys, pick a
Wait,
lane.
I thought that was the Running Man, from the police in the Bronco.
Yeah.
So, Buddy said
Oh,
that they
that's a
have
great movie.
the 3 of the board games of Ticket to Ride. Yeah, I understand it's a good game to play also on board. I'm sure that's kind of like Monopoly of maybe the start of some great family arguments and dynamics. You take my route. It's fair. No, I don't care. But they have the USA, the United Kingdom, and Europe.
Ah, nice. Good choices.
Just stop with your glamping stuff. Embrace glamping. I like glamping, especially in Florida.
I'm sorry I mentioned it.
We last year when we had to do the camp before Fort Pickens in Pensacola Bay. It was so hot. It was so humid. We had to sit down repeatedly as we were putting camp up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It just was so hot. So I like glamping because we stayed at another Florida park a few years before that, and it had the yurts, the solidified tent. I love those things, AC, all that stuff. Well, last year it was Florida played Utah, first game of the season. I had the missus had me set up perfectly that I was sitting there in the tent. She was her sisters outside in the heat and all that stuff, but I was in the tent with a Roku, with the TV, watching the Gators with AC in the tent.
See, I made a
How
joke
about
about
that?
it, but I admire what you're saying, and I'm envious that you got to enjoy that experience because I'll be honest, glamping is really huge in Australia because of all of our natural beauty, but in America, there are trees that we don't get here, and there are mountains. Certain types of mountains that we don't get here. So the splendor of the American natural beauty is very dear to me. And the idea of being physically comfortable and being able to walk 3 steps out of that comfort and then see something that is so majestic and created not by man, but by other sources, shall we say, that is very appealing to me. And the only sometimes I just say things on Tweety for a joke, not to get a rise out of people.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know. It's a big thing to the missus. No, the missus takes it seriously. She wants to go camping. She doesn't want to glamp. But hey, we've been going so long. This guy said good night. This guy said hello and good night, and then he came back.
Hello,
I'll tell
Max.
You, humidity is why you glamp in Florida.
That's true. We got that here. I mean, oh, dude, the humidity where I live. You don't want to know. You don't want to know. Actually, when I went to Florida, it was so much like the sections of Australia I come from. That's what got me homesick, and that's why I moved back. And
but in Australia, though, wouldn't you want to glamp because that way, if you're really camping, the stuff would eat you out there, right?
Well, the stuff would eat you, and then there's the humidity and the heat. So, I mean, if you could bring anything to cut down the humidity into a modern version of a yurt in Australia, I'm sure people are doing it. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. And also having proper food, having the BBQ. Uh, oh yeah, I'm now sorry I ever made fun of glamping, even as a
No.
joke. I
Oh
cannot
no!
do real camping
Don't
anymore.
feel bad. Don't feel bad about that. Don't feel bad about that. You got to throw stuff out there because people will jump on it. It's all good and it's cool because the missus would say don't apologize. She doesn't like
Okay.
glampers. Even she and I disagree. I want glamping. She wants. I like my AC. I'm too old now for the humidity and the heat.
Yeah.
But
Oh
I want to
God.
point out something real quick because Days of Wonder is a different type of board games and part of what we saw. Memoir 44 is Buddy's favorite. Actually, folks, this is actually looks like it's a World War II era game here. And by the way, I'm not selling products or anything else. I do not endorse the buy sell of all this stuff. This is just I'm showing something just for the hell of it because it's got it's got some value to one of my audience members and I want to show it. If it comes up here, let me switch to my other banner, which is this, my disclaimer banner. So we're just showing you something here. Once it comes up, unless it decides to go on strike. What the heck? This is a problem with StreamYards. This is one of the StreamYards issues that I've been having. That it does not bring up. We'll try it one more time. It does not bring up stuff really quickly. So, but it looks like it's a basically a World War II type of game. Where you, sort of like what I've talked about with Axis and Allies a little bit. But basically, it's looks like D-Day here. So let me go here. Let me see if I can make it a little bit larger. There. So it's they have various scenarios in which they test individual command skills and savvy. You do use command cards and alternate turns. It looks like you can see here's like the beaches or different the 8 octagonal spaces that are there. So you basically advance and fight and do your dice roll. So it's really, this looks like a cool game though, buddy. Really, yeah. Days of Wonder does make Ticket to Ride. Deep Blue is pretty fun. This one on Memoir 44 looks like it could be fun though. Thanks for letting us know about that. And Buddy also had a question for you. You go caravanning there, HB?
In the past, I did, but the fact is, I'm partially physically disabled, and my legs won't let me do that. It's really hard for me to get in and out of a traditional caravan now. But I would love doing that, and I loved it when I did it, and I still have relatives who do it, and God bless them for doing that. My mom's cousins, they will go on a caravan trip every year for the past 23 years, and they're in their 70s. And I really, really admire that. The silver foxes in the caravans, as we say in Australia. And also, the thing is, there's also caravan culture here in Australia. So like you guys call them trailer parks. We call them, caravan retreats or caravan parks. And there are people who just live in their caravans, and they're wonderful, wonderful people. And I love it. Anytime I was watching, it's sort of an attempt at a funny Sharknado shark film mixed with Killer Clowns with Outer Space kind of film, really low budget.
Yes.
But it's actually on YouTube, and it's set in so they never say where it is, but it's set somewhere between Tennessee and Louisiana in hard swampland that requires levees. And it is a hilarious film, and it all takes place around this trailer park and the people who live in the trailer park. And they're doing it like an SNL skit, but it's very respectful. I mean, you like all the characters except for the villains, and it's hilarious. The original title was actually Trailer Park Shark. And I love it. It's because, like, like I said before,
Okay.
I love character actors. I love it when people can just get into their roles and the director lets it ride,
Hmm.
and nobody's editing things and censoring things out. And it is an adorable little movie. An
Well, I
adorable
will
little
tell
movie.
you. I will tell you. I really think you should try Cocaine Bear. Then I really do. The missus and I and liked it. We actually came back and did a live stream about that movie, and we liked it. We really liked Cocaine Bear. I mean, it had a better plot than any Marvel movie, and the CGI outclassed Ant-Man and Wasp. And that was
Oh,
something the
wow.
missus picked up on. The CGI, and that was better than Marvel movies. It was like, yeah, And if I said it, it wouldn't matter, but the missus says it. Yeah, yeah,
Well, I apologize for not seeing it because I can't go to movies much anymore because
yeah. But
for physical.
you should be able to get it at home too now. I think as much time as it's out. But yeah,
Oh, I will.
if you get a
I'll
chance,
check it
yeah.
out at home. The thing that's funny, just before we go on and look at some of the incredibly funny things in the chat.
No, stop. No, stop. No, come on, folks. Please, this is how we get in trouble. I ran the whole sentence together. It's not hyphenated like that, periods and stuff like that. Jeez.
I know.
Damn.
I hate the Peruvian devil's powder. I hate it with a passion.
No,
Very,
well, you know
very
what? It's bad when you're on muds that shit like that.
It's funny. I love how the chat messes with us. It's fantastic.
That's cool.
We have some of the best comedians here.
Yeah.
Hollywood is scared of people like Snail Messiah, JT, and Max Redstone. Oh yeah, I think Hollywood's terrified of Max Redstone.
Florida's one big hotel. LOL. Sarcasm hard to type and convey the meaning. No sane person camps in Florida. I agree, but I did it once to make the missus and the family happy, and I will try not to do it again if I can help it. So, our Snail Messiah says, I never ever camp in Australia. Everything wants to kill you. It's so big it has a health bar and side quest attached.
He's referring to the huntsman spider picture that I shared.
Yeah,
And yeah,
that was a horrible picture. That thing.
The people have actually trained huntsmen as pets here,
Yeah.
which is hard to do. Not because they're aggressive, but because they're such scaredy cats. They are terrified of human beings. They will run away in a second. It's almost you actually need to really be sleeping or totally immobile for a huntsman to come up and crawl on you. And they only, to be honest, they only do that like tarantulas. They pretty much only do that to enjoy the body heat. And I mean, like I said, I've been bit by a huntsman before, but that's because I was asleep and I rolled over on it, and to the huntsman, it was this giant that had suddenly tried to squash it and suffocate it to death. If something 60 feet tall rolled over on me, I'd be biting the hell out of it too to get out of there. I understand. But, for people who are not from the Antipodes, not from Australia, yeah, I totally understand. And yeah, if you go camping here, even glamping,
Yeah.
you have to be really careful, because some animals can sense water. And in the dry areas, well, if you got water in your yurt, you're going to have some visitors because, they're thirsty too.
Yep.
They're thirsty too. But it's all much of a muchness because back down where you are, right? Or I should say from up where you are, because I'm south of the equator. You guys have things like water moccasins. We don't have those here.
Yeah.
We don't have many swimming snakes.
Wait.
Here.
Wait. Wait. This is. I need to check on something because Buddy talked about his beetle. Well, one of the things that I'd read about recently is that one of the tourist attraction in Florida is the Volkswagen graveyard.
Oh,
it's like where just Volkswagens are sit there. I need to do some further research into it, but it looked like they forced them to clear it out. I don't know.
I love Beetles. Oh my
yeah, but
God.
It was like this guy had all kinds of VW Beetles stacked in there, and the
vans were great too. The 1960s Volkswagen vans, they were fantastic. But the Beetle, this goes back to Herbie. The Beetle is one of my favorite cars ever.
Mhm.
It's so cute. And I mean, okay, it's really only made for 2 people at most, but you can get a third person in the back. It's possible. Oh,
Yeah.
and the
Okay.
shape is so adorable.
Sorry, I am really trying to reach this. I'm trying to see how this is going. Hold on one second.
Okay. Hold on. What is JT saying? You don't have poisonous swimming snakes, perhaps, but you have invisible jelly. Not the bloody box jellyfish. Yes. Yes.
Well,
Thank you, Max.
well, hold on one second again.
West Australia. Oh, Max.
Trying to research something else. I'll be back real quick.
It's okay. I'm gonna vamp here with Max. I don't know what melody you're invoking here, Max, but 500 kilometers south of Darwin, but far north of Alice Springs, 400 miles west of Brisbane, it is quite sizzling. Or spend an hour in West Australia, and you will surely die. I'll list a billion ways to die down under, and I won't tell a single lie. Nice one, Max. That is fucking brilliant. Oh, sorry, I swore. Oh, swear jar for hungry. Apologies. It happens on occasion.
Yes. Yeah, send Max the link real quick.
Oh, okay. I'll try.
Because if you
I'm
can't,
technologically incompetent, but I think I can
I
do
can
that.
do it. Well, then I can do it. Then give me a sec. I just need a second. Give me a second, Max. I want to finish something real quick first while I'm talking. A look at this. So, because I'm finding inconsistent information, because one of the things that I saw a while back was that they have a VW graveyard in Florida as a stop. But I'm trying to see. I'll just
I'd
show
like
you
to
what
see that if you can find it. I'd like to see it.
It's on the trip website as of late of July 2023. So let me go ahead and bring it up here, because I like to also I like to look at stuff before I, bring it up. How the
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you don't want surprises popping up.
No.
Come on. Oh shoot! Now you must see extorted sites within Yellowstone National Park. That's the hotel we stayed at. Yay! Man, we got all kinds of Yellowstone over on the right. So, but let's see.
Mighty Mollusk. Yeah. Okay, I'll accept that.
Exactly. It's always a tactical retreat. So, all right. So they have Florida's got an iconic Volkswagen graveyard.
Oh, lemon pie. That's a good memory.
Around Dade City, Florida, is actually where it's located. But
see, here's tragic. Oh my god.
Here's a picture of like all the cars that were in there.
Oh, those poor little bugs. Oh.
Yeah, and so.
Oh.
Now, while the exact address remains a bit of mystery, the site. Peeking through the tree signal as you arrive. As you wander out through the outdoor museum, a sense of nostalgia walls over you, further enhanced by fascinating stories shared by the knowledgeable caretakers. So they basically gathered approximately 800 vehicles. So I guess the original owner passed away. Snell Messiah, you gotta calm down. You can't hurt hungry.
Oh God.
I know.
Oh God.
Breathe.
Okay, wait.
Breathe. So basically, you got different Volkswagen models here. They got beetles and bugs.
Oh, it's a zombie bug. Oh my God. This is
vans and buses.
Oh, that's a great
Microbus.
classic one. That is a classic VW van. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's in the Sound Convoy. For Jesus, a short truce short truce microbus. CW McCall with that one. So yeah, it's got a lot of things in here. I don't. I'm trying. It's hard to find good information. So trespassing on private property can have legal consequences. So environmental rules. So this is interesting to see. It's down there somewhere supposedly. So, hey, would you believe that they document each vehicle? It's amazing.
Wow, that is impressive. That is impressive. But
there's some good pictures there.
I mean, sometimes technology, right? Sometimes it ends up being it is often made aesthetically pleasing to people in order to buy that technology. That's where, design comes in to all of these products, whether they be cars or firearms or television sets or stereos. And the thing is that the Volkswagen stuff, I would actually qualify Volkswagen stuff as mechanical art because of the aesthetic involved. So I think it's perfectly appropriate for people to be documenting all this stuff, just like you would document a painting from the 1870s. I like that idea. I'm very pleased, and I'm glad this came up in the chat, and I'm glad that you're looking at it and sharing it, because pretty much only your channel is going to be having this moment. I love the way you think, man. I love the way you think.
This is very interesting. So, Max, I sent this link. We're probably only going to be going a few minutes more. I do need to get sleep tonight, but thank you for coming on with me, Hungry, and
oh, my pleasure.
We'll bring Max on to kind of hit this thing here. So
look at Max's great joke. Look at Max's great joke.
I gotta get back there.
And Snail Messiah's too. I mean, I have to speak in code if I'm going to answer Snail Messiah. You know what I mean? But let me just say that the lassies, and we're not talking about dogs here in Australia.
Hey, Canadian Spider-Man's here.
Hey, Spidey. Hey, Spidey, great to see you.
Make sure you go hit the like button too and sub if you haven't already. But hey, we got it to 14. We got 21 votes. So hey, 67%. So 7 people.
The thing, Snail Messiah will get this joke because he's big in mythology, right? He's big into mythology and folklore like I am. It's not that there's a big bad daddy keeping you away from all the Australian women. It's Baba Yaga from Eastern Europe, and he'll get that reference. Australia's like Baba Yaga, but below the equator.
Really?
Yeah. So I'll tell you about Baba Yaga, so on a much later stream. I'll talk about Baba Yaga probably when Eagle is on, because I guarantee you she knows about Baba Yaga.
Oh, wow. That's too funny. That's too funny. So let me bring him in. I'm multitasking real quick.
We're going to get Max now? Oh, fantastic.
Let me bring him on real quick. I just need to do something else. I sent him the link. Let me make sure I'm here. All right. It's the great Max Redstone.
I sent him the link. I need sleep. We need to document all the cars. We're going to go glamping Australia.
Wow. I see now what some of what Snail Messiah was putting. It's like, that sounds like Kentucky. And part of, especially if you watch some Burt Reynolds movies, I'm like, no, a movie I will never ever watch. But hey,
I love Burt Reynolds.
I will not
that
watch
movie, but
that movie I will never watch.
You mean
the Banjo movie?
Yeah. Ding 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 ding.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the
That's true.
Bill and Ted the Bill and Ted sequel?
Yes.
They go to heaven.
Really?
It's like, no, Smokey and the Bandit Part 2. Smokey was the bandit.
I love Smokey and the Bandit. Man, Max, you have such good taste. But the better thing is, you got good comedy timing for talking about your good taste.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so now let me get caught up the chat real quickly here, and then I want you to sing those words that you said. We do not recommend anything illegal, trespassing on private property. Not even just stand your ground. You never know what you'll have.
man.
Yeah.
Oh, man, now I'm going out Florida, man. Yeah.
Are you boom hunter?
You know, they got cocaine bear, cocaine frog, crocodile, man,
Yeah.
Ron, hurricane,
Now-
Ron DeSantis, man. I don't need that, man. I'm in
Hey,
California, man.
So you're from California, but we got an Australian.
I'm from Chicago. I live in California.
That's right, Chicago. But listen, we got an Australian with us. Now we got a Canadian
Uh-huh.
coming in, throwing down on there, saying that the coal in Canada kills more than all poisonous things in Australia combined.
Yeah, well,
And
it's a problem for Canada, man.
so
Okay, now,
the hut of
Spidey,
Baba Yaga.
No.
Baba Yaga, yes. The
Oh.
hut of Baba Yaga. That's actually very funny, JT. I get that joke. I get that joke.
The youngsters got it. The hut of Baba Yaga. I mean, what am I missing? Is that a song, parody, spoof? What?
What
Oh,
is
no, the
Baba,
hut-
What
the-
is Baba Yaga? I've heard I have heard these words Baba Yaga, but I must be honest, I do not know what they are.
Well, I mean, is it all right if
Go ahead.
I get pedantic, Max? Is it okay
Please.
if I just address
Just
Spidey's
go.
comment first,
Okay.
and then I'll go into Baba? Is that okay?
Go ahead.
Oh, the thing with Spidey's comment, and it's a very good comment, is that is true, but we have a much smaller population, so you have to look at per capita when you're looking at what things kill people. So
Right.
we are always Australia is 2/3. We're the only island continent in the world. Australia is 2/3 the land
wait.
mass.
Technically, let me ask you a question though.
Yes.
Is that true? Because isn't Antarctica an island and a continent?
I'm not sure.
Well, I guess you could say Antarctica is an iceberg. Really?
that is like such a South Park Australian accent. Max.
I mean,
I love that.
who's really the science? We got scientists researching this subject. So
I mean, to back up
Yeah.
Dad Man, it seems they change definitions. Like Pluto, I'm a 70s kid. For me, Pluto is always going to be a planet. I don't care what they say. I love Pluto. And I'm always going to be of the opinion that Australia is the only island continent, because let's look at island continents in the terms, the lens of where people live. Because I don't think there are many people permanently living for 40 years of their life in Antarctica, But it all comes down to the amount of geographic real estate you've got. And we've got 2/3 of the United States, but we have got less than 10% of the population.
yeah. Well, if I see Neil deGrasse Tyson with a AR-15 and a T-shirt that says Pluto is not a planet, I'm going to fall in line real quick.
Good point, Max. Good point.
No, I also see your. I do hope to visit Australia one day. One day.
Oh, it'd be great. Oh, I would
right.
love to see you in Australia.
I'm gonna ask you two guys a question there, real quick, Max. I left a private chat for you, but I gotta ask you two guys. If you have, because since y'all love South Park,
Yes.
Excluding Eric Cartman,
Mm-hmm.
you can't do that. Hungry. What's your favorite character, and who do you like doing their voice of outside of Eric Cartman?
Max, you go first.
What voice? Well, what character do I like, and what voice I can do could be two separate things depending on.
Yes,
I gotcha.
I understand, Max.
I am predisposed towards Butters.
Oh, nice.
Butters.
I can't always do Butters. I can do hamburgers. But anyway, I can do him in my mind and under my breath, but I often find myself doing Chef.
Oh,
hello, children.
Yeah, it's more of my register. Hello, children. What are you crackers doing today? Say, what is that? Oh, what is that bag of white powder? Is that flour? No, Chef. No. Cafeteria's closed. Get the hell out of here, young white kids. Get up. I don't want nothing to do with that.
Or the classic, I ain't touching that with a 20-foot pole.
God, I love it also when the women are around. It's like, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So what about you, Hungry?
Well, it's not an impersonation I want to do right now, but it's a very underused character. But Max is going to know exactly where I'm coming from because you and I have some shared science fiction acumen and some shared bad movie acumen, if you know what I mean. And so it is Mephisto, a monkey with 4 asses. Mephisto is fucking fent. Oh, damn it, swear jar. Swear jar twice.
Yes.
But
Sorry.
the monkey now has 7 asses.
Yes.
7 asses. What?
And what he says, and then in his introduction in the Stan clone episode, he like, I don't know why Matt and Trey did this, but they just like latched onto the word luscious for Mephisto, and he comes in, he says, "Children, I'm lusciously sorry."
Well,
how can you be lusciously sorry?
I don't. Gosh, I don't like to hang on. I don't like going for the low comedic fruit, but in the last Chef episode when it's like, well, what is this? This is the North American Northern Brand of lookalikes.
No, Max, no, don't do it. Don't do it, Max. Don't do it.
I'm not.
Oh my gosh.
It's
been nice knowing all y'all.
But the funny thing, Max, and I think you know this, is that Isaac Hayes, because of the Scientology.
I know.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna go there, but yeah, no, they.
I'm
just saying he quit. And they chopped him up and used him and edited him.
I love that episode because everybody on the credits was John Smith or Jane Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I actually showed that episode to a Southern Baptist church pastor.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And he's like, well, and it was actually one of the cleanest of their episodes in terms of language. They had very few swear words, maybe a D here or there. He actually said if it wasn't for those very few words, he would have played it for people to watch.
Wow.
Because it was that accurate. So it was like kind of cool. So I love that. And here's my favorite guy, the voice. Hi, folks. Gosh, you smell like flowers.
Oh, geez.
Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo. He loves me. He loves you.
Wait, oh, God, I thought it was Will Riker.
Oh, God. No, Will Riker be trying to hump Mr. Hanky, probably. So.
Oh, Riker.
Oh, boy. But, hey, oh, gosh.
The thing, it's really funny you bring that up, my Bison Bro, because I don't necessarily like that first introduction episode of Mr. Hanky, because I'm not into scat humor. I don't like scat humor.
It's
scat humor. Please define that for me. I'm learning words.
Scat is a word for animal
poop fetish.
Okay,
humor.
gotcha. Okay.
So the thing though I do love is that is where we got Cartman singing about Kyle's mom.
Yeah.
Oh, where?
Yes.
God, that movie was over 20 years ago.
No. I was listening to somebody that was a YouTube streamer, and this kid went off singing that song on the stream. I was like,
yes.
They really stopped the kid. It was like,
I mean, it's a funny song, and the amazing thing for Cartman is none of the lyrics are actually anti-Semitic. He's only talking about her personality.
Right, exactly. He is. So
he is following the YouTube code.
And Kyle's mom is she is.
Yeah, ruining everybody's fun and everything else.
I think in hindsight, 2 decades removed, it would have been kind of funny if Sheila, threw some shade on his mom.
Oh, that would have been great. Yeah. Oh, I would have loved that, Max. I would have loved that. And the other thing too, we have to remember is, you build characters over time, just like in Star Trek, just like in Lost in Space. The thing is that Mrs. Bravlovsky, okay, she's a Joyzy gal. And that episode, I don't like the reality TV stuff, but I thought it was incredibly funny how they developed the character, and she was hilarious in that.
Now let me. Okay, I can't believe we got a South Park. One day we're going to have to. Hungry. One of the things that we're talking about is doing South Park. Team America is one.
Okay.
I mean, Team America. We hungry. We gotta get together and coordinate our list because we got so many daggum different ideas and stuff to do. But Buddy Hepburn, no, help me understand this one though. The Hut of Baba Yaga or Fowl's Legs, a movement, and
yes,
is that is that a show movie? I'm really at a loss for what this is.
But Buddy's actually getting really deep intellectual and academic here, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So first off, Baba Yaga. So Baba is like grandmother in Slavic, and sometimes it's pronounced Bubba, right? The farther west you go. So she is a shamanic witch character who actually was a demigoddess worshipped over 1,300 years ago. And then she became a folklore character. And so I don't like using the word witch. I think that's disrespectful to Baba Yaga. But in modern terms, she would be considered a witch of the forest who is basically unstoppable. She's like what the Scarlet Witch would like to be. And she can be very fair or you don't cross her or things can go very bad. And she lived in this hut that had giant chicken legs. So if she decided she needed to escape or just wanted a change of scene, the entire hut would suddenly rise up on these legs and move to a different location. And she's.
Are you saying she lived in an animated chicken?
An animated Mephisto chicken cloned with a hut. To get back to South Park. So if Mephisto cloned an ancient Slavic hut shack with a chicken, that's what you would get as the domicile of Baba Yaga. And sometimes she'd be very helpful to people. And so she was kind of like the idea of the genie that gives 3 wishes. Be careful what you ask for, you know? And and I think Max would be familiar with this series, the Wishmaster series of films.
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. Well, I think you'd like them. They've got some very good character actors in them. But Baba Yaga is, I mean, almost everyone I know from Europe east of Croatia knows who Baba Yaga is. So no, in the Slavic countries, knowing about Baba Yaga is the equivalent of knowing about Paul Bunyan. You know, you think about how many people know about Paul Bunyan, then Baba Yaga is up there. And there have been movies made about her, not many, but she is a classic, you know, both feared, respected, and loved, if you know what I mean, kind of like Daleks are feared, respected, and loved. So she's a fascinating character, and I'd like to see her come back in a movie 15 years from now, and I think you and Max know what I mean, Bison Buddy. 15 years from now.
Incidentally, my liege, this is how we now know the Earth to be banana shaped.
Oh my gosh, that almost sounded like the one guy in Monty Python and the Holy Grail. That's another classic of all things.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! I had my phone popped up. Hey. Listeners,
I mean, the Vorpal Bunny is just so classic. I love the Vorpal Bunny.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you for clarifying that for me too. So,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go off. I get pedantic.
No, I appreciate it. I was wondering, basketball with Trey and Matt is awesome. So, I think everything they do, because like I said, they're really the equal opportunity offenders too. So it's like, you know, when they, you know, and I think that's been one of their advantages is they've not been afraid to push the envelope and, you know, and truly go, you know, not going after people necessarily, not mean spirited or pointlessly. I mean, they're making statements all along, which I think is a great thing, a great comedy, you know, to be able to do that and to be, you know, be able to make it in serious points. We're teetering between 9 and 10 people, so 9 or 10, get back in here, folks.
No,
go
ahead. I mean, I remember when George Bush was talking about the Simpsons, like, you know, back in the late 80s, early 90s, like, we should be heading toward the Waltons, not the Simpsons. I'm like, you know, it'd be nice to have a president who isn't a functioning, you know, not just a functioning alcoholic, but hey,
we don't worry about that. We don't worry about the politics. We're just keep it all.
No, that's funny you mentioned that, Max, because that was one of the first things I heard about that individual president, because that was right after I moved to the United States to get into comic books, right? Yeah. Because back then they said you had to live in the continental United States. Silly buggers.
I was thinking about how would American explain without names, without only one, with using one name. It's like how the modern American political establishment is formed. It's like, well, they shot this fellow called Kennedy. Very sad. There's this guy from Texas, and
we're going to have to.
They drew a couple.
Oh my gosh!
He drank a couple liters of Dewar's a day. Rumor had, and then there was a Republican. He didn't drink so
we'll
much.
Never know.
Then he resigned, and whatever. And then there was this other guy.
What a story of history.
Now he wasn't an alcoholic, but his wife was, and she made good, and had these as rehab centers. And then there was this other guy. He wasn't an alcoholic, but he said the word Malays, and everyone got scared. And then we had this actor guy, and
oh my gosh! And we gotta move on to Buddy Hepburn.
He kind of looked the part, and then his understudy came on for 4 years. He was kind of functioning alcoholic. Then we had this hillbilly guy. He wasn't an alcoholic, but he liked some other things.
He liked the ladies.
Then we had the other guy's son, and we had him for 8 years. And then we had this slim guy from my hometown, and then we had this guy from a show called The Apprentice, and now we have this guy. I don't know what to say. He isn't an alcoholic, but his son kind of is, and who knows, folks at the Great Medstone. So hey, but Buddy said it's an orchestral suite we played. You'll probably know it when you hear it. All right. And Hakeem also said Bob is in a few video games.
Yes,
and there was a Tomb Raider DLC that had her.
Yes. And she's briefly mentioned and not utilized properly in very few comic books. But I mean, like I said, you look at certain characters in folkloric history, like Jenny Greenteeth. Great name. I love that name, Jenny Greenteeth.
Jenny Greenteeth.
Yeah, she's similar to Black Annis. But you don't want to mess with Jenny Greenteeth, and you don't want to mess with Black Annis. But they're smaller rated characters. They're but it's just that I love the
smaller rated characters will fall under the power of the cyber race.
Oh gosh! Nice one, Max. Oh,
is that Doctor Who with the
nice catch?
Okay,
that is my favorite Cybermen. Are the ones that were for Peter Davidson, Colin Baker, and
good choice,
and Sylvester McCoy. They weren't like quite hard metal. It's like it's like they had very human organic movement, and David Banks is playing the cyber leader. It's like
Well, let's do this, folks, because before we go off into new hours, we've been going over 3 hours. Can you believe that?
But I wanted to talk about Cybermen for 1 second.
I'll let you talk for 1 second. Okay. But I want to say something with this. What we're going to have to do is come up with a stream or series of streams then to have Dadman learns about Doctor Who. Something.
And we get
where you guys can come in. You can bring in Jill. You can bring in whoever's out here you want. Because I tell you, why should I be afraid of salt shakers?
One of my favorite
let me finish, Max. Hold on. Let me finish. Okay. Why should I be afraid of rolling salt shakers with plungers? Why should I be afraid of robots with like toasters on their head that lob around? And what are the other? The only ones that freak me out are those damn weeping angels. But I'm willing to learn if y'all will teach me.
Oh gosh.
Okay, but I just want to get back to the Cybermen thing first, Max. I am a '60s whore. You know that. Okay, that's become quite obvious. But I love Tomb of the Cybermen where they say, "You belong to us. Yes. You will be like us," and we know that means taking the body parts to create new Cybermen, and that's where it is conceptually chilling, and the concept rises above whatever the production value was. But the production value for that Patrick Troughton Tomb of the Cybermen adventure was exceedingly high for the time and magnificent, even compared to Lost in Space, and I love that. I like them when they've got the really inhuman voices that really separate them from us, and yet they use the word us. and they use it in a way that's totally different to the way we do. And there was one time where, I said it to Raquel, and then she checked it out, and she was. I said we'd have no Borg without the Cybermen.
Yeah.
And she said, "What do you mean?" And I explained it, and then she quickly looked it up, and she said, "Oh my God, I never realized." And that was because there's a progression. You would understand this, Max, because there's never any ex-photographer. There's just a photographer in retirement. You understand the progression of art forms, just like, you understand that from photography. Things progress. And in science fiction concepts, that is also the same thing. Like the Rhedosaurus from Ray Bradbury's The Beast from whatever Thousand Fathoms, it inspired Toho to create Godzilla. So we've got this lineage going on.
Rhedosaurus. I was about to make a joke about Rhedosaurus Rex.
That's actually the name in the movie.
There you go.
Hey, all right. Hey,
Jurassic Park taught me something, but let's, in a few minutes we have left, after
you will show me the safe way across, or I shall destroy you. 3 seconds later, he gets destroyed by the master.
There you go. See, exactly. The servant does not outweigh the master. It's always the master. All right, let's go do this real quick. Max and Hungry. One of the things that I like to do around here is talk about some crazy news stories. Okay?
I have a crazy news story, but go ahead.
Yeah, well, I will pick these, and we shall see with this. And what we're going to do the game where you pick the state for it. Okay.
Oh, this again. Okay. All right.
All right. We're going to do this. I'll give you a headline to a news story.
Okay.
I will give you 3 U.S. states, or I could do 3 countries. It depends on where in the world it is.
All right.
And see where you go with this. Okay. All righty. So I'm going to bring up the article because I had the headline. Okay. Did the story, and I'm going to type it in the chat here. Let's see. Let me get the.
I'm gonna sing my here. I'm gonna sing my song in the meantime.
Well, hold on. Not
can I?
Not the political ones. So
what?
Not the political ones. I try to avoid all the politics and stuff that I can.
There is no politics. It's the song I typed out in the chat.
Oh, you did? Okay, well, come on. I was waiting for it. Go ahead.
500 miles south of Darwin, but far north of Alice Springs. Okay, it's
here. Hold on. I'm going to bring the words up. Okay,
there we go.
I got the words. I'm just trying. You know what? Let's play the song. I'll try and set. I will sing it. I just got to get it in the band. Okay, Washington. Do we pick one?
Okay. Well, okay. We're back to the story. Okay.
Sorry,
yes.
I flinched.
Those are the 3 stories. I gave you 3 states out in the chat: Washington, Wyoming, or Alaska. Washington, Wyoming, Alaska. Okay. You pick the state where this news story comes from. The headline is Bears raid a Krispy Kreme donut van making deliveries on a military base.
Ooh.
Did this happen in Washington, Wyoming, or Alaska? You in the chat, feel free to type in your answers.
Okay. How do I have my answer? How do I put it in?
Well, you just say it.
I'm gonna say Wyoming. I saw it. I didn't read it. I didn't. But I'm gonna say Wyoming.
Okay.
But I don't know. I don't want to say Alaska because it's like they wouldn't have a Krispy Kreme. They wouldn't have a Krispy. I don't know. I'm gonna say Wyoming.
Okay, so you're saying Wyoming?
I'm gonna say Wyoming.
Okay, Hungry? Do you have a guess? Washington, Wyoming, or Alaska?
I'm gonna put put 2 slats of gold pressed latinum that I pickpocketed from Quark.
Nice one. I'm gonna go for Washington.
Okay. Any particular reason, or just?
Well, I mean, with Alaska, Alaska's got one of the highest depression rates. Okay. And therefore you'd think they'd have a lot of donuts to combat the depression. But the thing is, it's very hard country to get a franchise into that can survive. So, or a donut shop. So Wyoming just seems like too much open country for a bear to be involved in this.
Well,
so
you did say military base, didn't you?
Right. Bears raid a Krispy Kreme donut van making deliveries on a military base.
I could be wrong, but
I'm going Washington, definitely.
Okay.
I've not seen this story.
I could be hedging my bets.
Okay, Max, you're still Wyoming, you said?
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
Yeah,
JT
I
Kirk
want
says
it to
Alaska.
be Wyoming. I want it to be Wyoming, but I'm going to go Washington.
Okay,
I mean,
JT Kirk
it
says
could be
Alaska.
it could be Elmendorf, but I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know. I'm going to hedge my bets and say Wyoming. There's no money on the line.
Okay, Hakeem says Washington. Folks in the chat, we got 80 y'all out here, so feel free to throw in an answer if you want, and just give you a few more seconds. So the story is we will give you the answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now I will give you the story. Bears raid a Krispy Kreme donut van making deliveries on an Alaska military base.
Wow!
What
yes.
was it? Was it Elmendorf? Okay, sorry. I'm a military geek, so.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right, but I'm going to bring this one up for this. I
am shocked.
Yes. So basically, see, and it looks like we got pictures of them.
Mm-hmm.
We're Snortapoopus when you need them.
You know what I forgot? What I forgot, and I apologize for this. I forgot that Alaska is such a big state, so it could have been
you were kidding. Oh, no wonder you kept repeating Elmendorf. I didn't know what the hell you were talking about.
No, that's the military base by the airport. So.
Oh, wow. Okay. 2 bears on an Alaska military base raided a Krispy Kreme donut van stopped outside a convenience store during its delivery route. The driver usually left his doors open. What? You're supposed to shut your doors anywhere where bears are. People know that. When he stopped at the store, by this time, a sow and one of her cubs, the loiter nearby, sauntered inside, where they stayed for probably 20 minutes Tuesday morning. The bears chomped on donut holes and other pastries. Hey, this is appropriate for a question. I wonder if we could ask the bears, do they prefer coffee, milk, water, or sodas? Tonight?
That's a great callback,
look at this person, though. The manager is like, this is insane. They're like, I was beating on the van and they're not moving. Why would you go beat on the van with bears in it? I could hear them breaking open the packets and everything. I was like, they don't even care. Well, they didn't want meat at that point.
Yeah, well.
Oh, God. So they called base security. Call with sound sirens meant to scare away the bears. Oh, my gosh, folks. Well, that was the first one.
Snortapoopus must be laughing his big furry ass off on this one.
I'll have to save that for a time when he's around early in the day. They said the bears eventually came out and wandered in front of the convenience store and gas station a bit before heading into the woods. Now it looks this. It's not unusual to see bears on base around the store, but nothing like this has happened. Adding that the delivery driver now closes his doors when he stops at the shop.
Oh, now he does. Now he does.
Okay. Thank you. It's even better. We're cautious when we come in, when we leave. We take out the garbage. We do it in pairs, especially in the dark. That reminds me of the missus at Yellowstone when I wanted to walk down that path that night. And she's like, no, there's damn wildlife out there. And I'm like, no, there's not. Who cares? And then the next morning,
I'm sure he locks it up, chains it, and like has like a reverse skunk that he has just in case.
Yes. So all right, we'll do a couple more, then we'll go and call it a night. So that was a fun one, I think, that we had with that. You okay over there, hungry boy?
Oh, I'm okay. I'm just, I'm an Australian. We don't have real bears here, but after you live in the United States for 20 years, you hear a couple of things about bears. Like they tend to like junk food. Okay. And when they raid food supplies of humans, they eat the junk food as well as everything else and sometimes prefer it. So why would you leave the door open in bear country? Why?
Hey, boo-boo, I'm smarter than the average bear. It's like, no, Yogi, you're a type 2 diabetic.
Picnic basket? Yeah, exactly, Max. Exactly.
Oh, my God. Okay. I got another one for you. I got another one for you. Go ahead. I'm gonna give y'all 3 states. But go ahead and say what you're going to say real quick.
No, I want to move on. I don't want to think about diabetic bears. I don't want to think about diabetic bears.
Okay. I'm going to give you the states on this one. Texas, Oklahoma, Nebraska.
Mm-hmm.
Texas, Oklahoma, Nebraska. Okay, if I can spell right. Okay. See, Akeem thought Alaska was too obvious. Okay. Let's see. Let me double check. I'm going to call it. It did not say exactly where this was, but I'm going to call it with the. I'm just trying to see. I'm trying to see where this. Okay, all right. I think we're going to go with it. With the city. Okay. Police stop man for bucking the law with a bull riding shotgun in his car.
What? What?
Whoa.
This is like the National Enquirer back in the
wait. Can you say that about 30% slower?
Yes, exactly.
There's
so much to absorb.
Okay,
because I'm not trying to like channel.
I know.
Here, but you put like 2 pieces of punctuation here. That thing can be like completely different.
Okay.
That's not his fault, Max. That's the writer's fault.
Okay. Police stop man for bucking the law with a bull riding shotgun in his car. That story, is it Texas, Oklahoma, or Nebraska?
Gosh. Wow. I don't think even Vegas can come out with a spread for this one.
Max.
Well, crap. I'm just going for Texas. That's the
okay.
I love Texans. I love how crazy but sensible they are and creative.
We got some great Texas friends too, by the way.
Oh, I love Texans. So I have to ride shotgun with Max and go with Texans.
Oklahoma, where the Bulls ride.
Although I've been in Oklahoma back in the 90s, and they have some insane people there too. So that would be my second guess, but I'm going to go with Texas.
Okay, well, we got JT Kirk saying Nebraska. Hakeem says Texas. Buddy says Nebraska. Anybody else in the chat out there, if you want to throw it in, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna have to show the picture with this one after I read the freaking headline. Police stop Nebraska man for bucking the law with a bull riding shotgun in his car. It gets better. Wait till you see this.
Oh my God, an effing Crown Vic. Oh,
looks like there was a 911 call. They had a 911 call about a car driving with a cow inside it in northeast Nebraska. Was no bull.
I mean, you got to give it to the guy. He put an external roll cage on a damn Crown Vic.
Look at how the car is weighted down on the left side. Look at that. I mean, this is dedication to the bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But look at that. He's got a damn roll. He's got an external roll cage.
It's like, it's hilarious. JT Super 2 keeps laughing. Oh my God. I'll try it. I hope I don't get dinged.
Wow.
What the hell?
I don't even care if that's a real bull.
Ditto.
It's just like...
Oh, those horns are lovely. Look at that poor creature sitting there going, why did you stick me in this mechanical device? What did I ever do to you? Oh my God, that poor creature. Those are like water bison horns. Those are magnificent.
Well, let's look at the story.
Man, maybe I know a bull called like Fit Man, man.
Yeah, let's look at the story there real quick. A car driving with a bull in it was pulled over by police in northeast Nebraska's biggest city. Don't worry, he didn't steer.
That's awful.
Bite of my sandwich.
Basically, they didn't take long for the officers to track down the car with a bull riding shotgun after a 911 call about it driving on the main highway entering the city Wednesday morning. We didn't have a full understanding of it till we saw it. Oh gosh. Basically, the guy's driven the car in parades for years. Half the windshield and roof removed to make room for the bull named Howdy Doody to ride along.
Did he need
Howdy
another set of
doody.
Did he need
Yes.
another set of axles for the extra set of horns?
I don't know. Yellow Meadow Cattle Gate serves as the passenger side door, allowing for the Watusi bull to be tied up, and a set of longhorns serves as a hood ornament.
Yep.
So, I mean that focus. Yeah. So basically, a sign on the side of the car from the parade in Burwell last month declared the Howdy Doody's eye-catching ride was judged the best car entry in Nebraska's big rodeo parade.
Oh, all I got to say to that in the voice of Frank Barone, holy crap!
Oh, congratulations, Snail Messiah.
They said that
I don't know why you get a press pass.
Well, they said that he told the police that when he went to the parade, he drove Howdy Doody on a proper trailer, so it wasn't clear why he decided to load the bull into his car and stay and drive 36 miles. So. Wait. His wife told the Norfolk radio station that shot video of the traffic stop that Howdy Doody has been Meyer's, quote, friend and buddy ever since he got him 8 or 9 years ago. I guess that puts our bison buddy comments in perspective, Hungry.
Yeah. And, suddenly I'm changing my whole idea about this story. Now I get it. He's a bison buddy.
I can see the guy.
Oh, my God.
I can see the guy getting into, like, a legitimate argument with the cop. It's like,
no,
why aren't you asking to see hit the bullseye D?
Bullseye, nice one.
If this will come up, it's a close shot.
Wow.
There it is.
Oh, he looks so sad. He looks so sad. He doesn't want to be in that car.
Well, listen to this. His wife said, "How did you?" Well, his wife said, "Howdy Doody is like a member of the family, but hasn't always been. She hasn't always been wild about how much her husband spent on the bulls, on the bull over the years." So,
Dad, man, could you bring up that picture again, please? I just want to make a point to Hungry.
Oh no! Okay. You're gonna give me hiccups again.
It's like
you're merciless, Max. You're merciless.
You see how it looks like a bull with horns, and not a side of beef.
Oh, yeah, dude, that was evil. Okay, I try to eat vegetarian as much as I can, but that is evil.
Oh gosh, here we're gonna move on to one more story after this.
I made a chicken salad tonight, and I put in, along with the eggs, I put in celery and red onions. So.
Oh wow. Yeah. It's something I will not eat, but hey, let's end it with the story. We'll wrap this story up with the police said that there were clearly some traffic violations related to the car, but the officer let him off with a warning as long as he turned around and took Howdy Doody home. So, oh man, talk about being let off. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to pull this story. So, folks, if I run this story again at a more normal time of day, disclaim yourself from voting because that one and the Bears were just too damn priceless to mess up.
I will.
But like Hakeem said, this is what 2 a.m. streams are made for.
Nice.
I will disabuse myself of the knowledge. I don't want to lock horns with you or nothing.
Yeah. You never want to be behind any bull. Oh my gosh. So. Oh my gosh! Let me see. I'm going to do.
Nice one, buddy.
I'm going to try to do that. Yeah.
That's good.
Oh gosh, I'm trying to see if I got one more cool. Oh jeez. Oh my god, those are 2 good stories I think tonight.
Oh yeah.
Really, that they really really cool stories. I mean, they're different. They are wildlife driven, but they really are cool. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Here it goes. Okay. One last one. All right. Here's our American Revolution and stuff. Okay.
All
right.
Okay.
Well, you know what? I think this may be too obvious if I do it, but maybe if y'all can figure it out, I'll go with it and see how it goes. Let's see. Let me put it in the chat. Let's see. Let me go. Let me go. Rhode Island, Connecticut.
Oh God.
And Massachusetts. Okay. That spell just sounds wonderful there. Rhode Island, Connecticut, Massachusetts. I wish our friend Daisy was here with us tonight with this story. Any of the British and some of our Brit friends. Benedict Arnold burned a city. Centuries later, residents get payback in fiery festival. Does this happen in Rhode Island, Connecticut, or Massachusetts?
Oh, jeez.
Benedict Arnold burned a city. Centuries later, residents pay back in fiery festival.
Now, it's going to be wicked. Now, it's going to be wicked. It's going to be wicked pista. It's going to be wicked. Or is it going to be in Connecticut?
I get it. Oh, no, you subverted my expectations. You went with the Boston accent. You switched to Connecticut. Oh, yeah. Max, you evil bastard.
No, I only lived. I lived in Connecticut. I went to school in Connecticut for 2 years. So.
Oh. I was going to guess Connecticut too, just because I had to suffer a wedding there.
I'm going to say Massachusetts. So
I'll go Connecticut.
I'm going to say Mass. I'm going to say Massachusetts because I'm going to say Massachusetts because Bobby's passed out and I don't care. I think my brother Teddy's driven off a bridge again.
Oh no, Max!
But
you can't help yourself, can you? You can't help yourself.
That's why we have farmers insurance.
All right, folks. Speaking of farmers, that's what we did with the revolution. A lot of farmers and people like that. But okay, so Max says Massachusetts. Hungry Boy says Connecticut. You said
yes, Connecticut.
Okay, Hakeem said Rhode Island. I wonder if JT or Buddy have a quick vote. Remind me also, Snail Messiah has not been voting to, Let's see. JT Kirk says Connecticut. Give y'all 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we will go ahead with this story. Benedict Arnold burned a Connecticut city. Centuries later, residents get payback in a fiery festival. So JT Kirk got it along with Hungry Boy. Well, let's look at the story. So, and actually, here's a.
I'll say it's Massachusetts because I really don't care. But Connecticut's, that's pretty.
We need to ask Mark D with a C about this one.
Yeah,
I gotta ask him about this because this is crazy. This damn delay on this screen is just annoying,
I'm glad it was Connecticut.
I know. It's like, damn it, straight. There you go. Here you go. There you go.
Whoa.
Let him on fire. Hey, there you go. And to the benevolent galactic overlords, we are showing a news story of a real event that happens in a real American city. So get off my butt if you don't like something you see here. So anyway, exactly, because it's just a news story. But yeah, let's look at it real quick. I will pull the image down there, but I will read the story, folks. New London, Connecticut, a month before the British surrender at Yorktown ended major fighting during the American Revolutions. Trader Benedict Arnold led a force of redcoats on a last raid in his home state of Connecticut, burning most of the small coastal city of New London to the ground. It has been 242 years, but New London still hasn't forgotten. So a crowd of several hundred revelers, some in period costume, marched through the streets, burned the trader. Watching his officials set Arnold's effigy ablaze for the burning of Benedict Arnold Festival. We got to ask Mark about that.
The BBC would have a field day.
No, you got to tell me this. Hungry. I have some frustrations with certain communities because, they're like, you talk too much food or you talk sports ball and all this stuff. This has got to be geekery. It's history. It's got to be geekery.
No, this is history geek stuff. I think Max would agree.
I've got to talk to Mark about us having this on the show.
Well, they go to. They go to burn it this year because they burned it last year and the year before that, and then the year before that, and then they skipped the year, and I guess someone felt bad about it, or maybe someone made someone else feel bad.
Oh, wait a second! It gets better. It gets better. Not only burning traitor, because the burning effigies was in a lot of cities by Benedict Arnold, but the organizer of the event, talking about. The organizer of this event says, quote, "I like to jokingly refer to it as the original Burning Man Festival."
Oh, geez, give me a break.
So basically, for decades after the Revolutionary War, cities including New York, Boston, Philadelphia held yearly traitor burning events. They were alternative to Britain's raucous and fiery Guy Fawkes Night celebrations.
Guy Fawkes,
of the Gunpowder Plot in 1605.
They got a point with the Gunpowder Plot because in Australia, up until we became the nanny state and we couldn't have fireworks. We had Guy Fawkes Night here in Australia for over 125 years where we burn effigies of Guy Fawkes. And that was a tradition. And we do that. So you basically, you'd build an effigy of this person and you'd set it on fire. And once it burned all the way down, then you'd set off the fireworks. So if they're invoking the Guy Fawkes thing, I kind of give them a little more points for cultural stuff.
Well, let me tell you a secret that I want to tell you.
It's only been let me finish
it's only
this
been
real
in
quick.
New London for about 24 years.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Max is just doing this. You are Steve Irwining me.
Yeah, he is. But
you are Steve Irwining me.
What they said here,
and they developed it into condominiums.
Well, what they said in this case is that they started years ago, closer to the revolution and all, as an alternative to the British events, the Guy Fawkes way back then. So it died out during the American Civil War, but they brought it back in recent years in the town. So basically, it did have way back when some connection to that particular event. So basically, Arnold was from nearby Norwich, and just talks a little bit about that. So it's basically. That's kind of funny to have a festival like that, don't you think? That's really kind of cool.
82 years ago, it was in Mystic, but no one wants to talk about that because all the real estate there is very expensive now.
Oh, Max. I mean, see, now you just referenced that. I'm just going to say, with you doing that Steve Irwin South Park voice, I'm expecting you to slide in a joke about putting a thumb up an ass.
No,
but...
Well,
does it really make sense? It's like, we're going to commemorate the Revolutionary War by burning part of our nation. But
wow. I just wow. I got other news stories that I could go through, but I think we'll probably call it here. There's one from
before your channel gets burned to the ground, like in this story.
Yes. Doug booked tour for it. There you go, buddy. Well, folks, we are going to call it here for tonight. It's 2:30 a.m. I will get sick. Would you still believe that we still have 8 people hanging out with us?
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
That is wonderful. And we had as many as 10 at one point, but before we do much more, let's close the poll. We ended up getting a 20-second vote on the poll. We only got 14 likes, so I'm not understanding what the likes and the don't keep up, but that's a fine. Hey, thank you everybody that's come in, spent time with us. Appreciate y'all doing that. So let's see. I gotta see something real quick. Hold on. There's Jess. Let's see this. Jess has been quiet and quietly lurking.
Hello, Jess.
And right here pops up the Twitter. As a reminder, make sure you follow me on Twitter at DadManWalking55 for the best and most updates. And I will say real quick, JT Kirk and others have not gotten YouTube notifications. So follow me on Twitter because that's where I post when we go live. At least for now, as long as it's still free, because there's rumors out there. So
I went on.
Hakeem, thank you, sir.
I was looking. The thing I miss about West Hartford the most is this one pizza joint that they had, this really great thin crust pizza and these subs, and it's still there. And, I went on Google Maps. It turns out it takes 42 hours to drive cross country.
Wow. My wife and I drove 150 miles, just short of 150 hours to Colorado and back to Yellowstone and back and stuff. And it was a lovely time, a lot of fun. Yeah, make sure also you follow me on Twitch also, and Jess will put the YouTube link. Most of y'all are here now. Yeah. Okay. Let me say one thing with Hungry. I don't mind. Would you mind saying this in the public chat or?
I'll be happy to. I just didn't want to interrupt the flow. I don't get notifications for you either, even though I've been on the stream. I am subbed to the channel. I interact with the channel, and for some reason, YouTube does not notify me when you have a stream on or upcoming. And sometimes it'll be like 16 hours after you've concluded the stream, where I will click my notifications and go through them, because I'm subbed to a lot of channels, and then I will see it. But that doesn't help you when we're trying to get people on live.
I know. All right. But folks, that happens. Yes.
I want to say I follow you here, I follow you there, I follow you there, I follow you there. But eventually you might just turn on me and say, you're some sort of crazy stalker person.
No.
Okay.
I don't know. Some might say that about me. I'm bouncing all around YouTube these days. It's crazy. Well, let's close the poll, shall we? I will remember, and I don't know if Lisa's still here to get a laugh out of that, because she always gives me a hard time about closing the poll down. But we did. What's your favorite beverage to have with a donuts or sweets? Coffee wins, going away with 59%. Milk at 22%. Water and soda soft drinks end up at 9%. So, hey, with 22 votes, we got 15 likes. And just said, it could be too many notifications coming about the same time, taking out the older ones. I've had that with YouTube alerts. So,
by the way, Max,
what did you
mean by crazy stalker person? Because for me,
it's a semantics joke.
No. Okay. I missed it. It's just because I will follow people based off certain other guests or personalities in the chat, and sometimes that has a what?
I just kind of reverse engineer. It's like, oh, do you follow me on? Where do you follow me on? Twitch, on Rumble, on StreamYards, on YouTube? It's like, what?
Oh, I missed that part of the joke. I apologize, Max. I missed that part of the joke because
it was a cheap throw.
It's a cheap joke. No. See, I'm not sure what Jess is saying here about the too many notifications. I wonder if it's that there's so many notifications of people going live at the same time. If that's what you mean. But some
people can be very subscribed to some very busy channels, maybe.
Gotcha. And it loads. Yeah, exactly. It maybe favor the channels that are bigger and stuff like that too. So who knows, whatever. But hey, thank you for everybody that's being here. Make sure you hit those notifications on Twitch and YouTube anyway. But also follow me at DeadManWalking55. And if I need to, let me know. I'll tag you, because I've had to tag JT Kirk a few times too. So I'll try to, do what I need to do to get you here. Make sure you know it, so you tweet it, retweet it out. We're on the march to 450. We're beyond 450. 500. We're 39 away. We finally somehow, I think we got over 460 now. We had 461 and we've held it for a bit. So hopefully we don't back to 460, but 39. Let's get there, folks. Let's try to do it before Christmas and stuff like that. So,
that's interesting.
Yeah, and Jess talks. Yeah, I've had the alert. To see but not click yet disappear after getting out alerts from my phone. Yeah, it's just a lot of stuff on the march to 450. Yeah, thanks, JT. We're going forward, not backwards. Yeah,
I mean the other thing is, like Dadman could get 476, and then YouTube could have a hissy fit, and suddenly it'd go down to 435, and that's happened to a lot of channels. I mean, subs me. I got the tiniest little minuscule microscopic channel because I don't promote it because I like being on other people's channels. The thing is, I have gone like from 73 to 86 to 71 in 24 hours.
No,
and that I don't understand how it works, so I don't care anymore.
Yes.
I'll let everybody else worry about it.
Agreed. Well, folks, on that note, we're going to go ahead and shut this down. I do need to get some sleep. I'll get about a little over 4 hours, but that's pretty good. It's better than 2 hours like I had one night a couple weeks ago. But hey, folks, thank you again. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow us on Twitch.
I need sleep. Like, and all that stuff. Follow me here. Follow me there.
Exactly.
Wow. Max.
Thank you, Max. Thank you, Hungry. Good to see y'all tonight. Thank you, everybody that's been here. Don't be a stranger. We'll see you again. Who knows? We might repeat this tomorrow night. I don't know. It depends on Hungry's up for, because I think we'll start a little bit earlier tomorrow night if we do something, but we'll see what happens, folks. Thanks for being here.
Who knows? I could do something. No, I was going to say at backhanded it, but no, we'll see. We'll see.
All right. Well, folks, Lemon Pie, thank you, sir.
Thanks, Lemon.
This thing jumps like crazy, but yes, Lemon Pie, thank you, sir. Night, and yes, exactly. Make sure all that stuff. Folks,
and that's follow the real Dad Man, not the imposter.
Yes. Yeah, at Dadman Walking 55 on Twitter, because there's another one out there with a different @ and one of the old avatars. So, yep. And see you next stream. Yeah, folks. Hey, take care. And everybody, we will say, just don't drive with a bull. Just don't drive with a bull in your cars. And shut your damn doors when you got Krispy Kreme donuts in.
God, the expectations.
Well, listen, I will go on a dad man rant one time. Once I took the missus, when we were dating, some hot Krispy Kreme donuts. Her damn cat laid on them, so half of them were flat. Then I took them over with her mother-in-law threw me out of the way to get to the damn donuts. I came in, so but hey.
God bless.
Well,
God bless the mother.
That's why they have Liberty Medical with the diabetes supply.
Max,
that's another story, but I will hold that for another night, guys. Max. Y'all take care.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. Take care and have fun. Bye, all.
Great
Let
stream.
me make sure. I was about to hit leave studio. I need to end stream.
Bye, chat. You were